Hello, AWW audience. I am your usually co-host, AWW Shattered's general manager, Eric Mistoff, the scumbag, Eric Mistoff. And you might be wondering why the camera quality is so dog shit. Like a lot of things, you can blame Dice Excalibur, the lead commentator, who is not here currently. Remember when you guys were on my ass about me being late? Go ahead and fire him up, chat. Go ahead and fire off on him, audience. Go ahead. I'll wait. Fire off on Dice Excalibur. I'm waiting. I'm not seeing any fire right now. Whatever. Fuck it. Eric Mistoff, I'm basically right now the lead commentator as we're waiting for Dice Excalibur, and I'm joined by social media influencer and rap personality Cal X Beamstar. That's my co-host today. Introduce yourself, Cal.
I'm Cal X Beamstar. I don't know what he's talking about. This is Dice's fault. We're gonna be completely honest here, but everybody makes mistakes, and that's part of all of this. And as a journalist, trust me, everybody will be hearing about this later. I don't know why he's air quoting. He was the first one to ever be late to this. He's the worst.
So, obviously, we are here. This is the pinnacle of the Kickstart live stream events for AWW. We have gone through the first three phenomenal shows. We started off with First Impression,
which was the one he was late to.
Okay, but also if you want to,
and the one where somebody else died.
Let's pick up on the bigger news. Somebody negligent enough who was here before me, obviously, because they started the show. Someone was negligent, not me. Again, I was late, right?
True.
Somebody let somebody die on the show. Not my fault. Not my fault. And then we get to Stipulation Showcase, where, admittedly, I will take blame. I will, where it is due. I fucked up by letting my co-managers co-commentate, and it was awful. I mean, we started out strong. The shattered leg of Stipulation Showcase, phenomenal, if I say so myself. The other two, I don't know what was going on there, but we bounced right back with Stake Your Claim, where everyone was trying their hardest to get to this show, to get to crowning achievement for just a sliver of an opportunity to walk away as the first champion of Shattered, Golden, or future Amiibo Superstars. And that's what we're going to see tonight at Crowning Achievement. We have every single championship, bar a few, on the line. The FAS Tag Team Championships, the 3DS Championship, and the Sovereign of Switch for FAS. And then Shattered, we have the Shattered Tag Team Championships, the Brawl Bros Championship, and the AWW Championship. And for Golden, the main event leg this time around for Crowning Achievement, we have the Golden Tag Team Championship, the Wii Universal Championship, and the Ultimate World Championship. That's 9 titles. Are you excited, Cal?
Very excited. I've been behind the scenes for a while watching things go on, I've got to meet some of these fine performers.
Yeah. You have any particular favorites?
I don't like to pick favorites. I think it's very...
That's stupid. Everyone has favorites.
Okay. Well, I do have favorites.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
You lied before, so stop lying now. Let's hear your favorites.
You know what? I don't want to hear nothing about lying from you.
I never lie. That's what I'm a very truthful individual. You actually got caught red-handed saying, I never lie, but you had before
Everybody says they don't lie and they lie. Anyway, that's not the point. Yes, I do have favorites.
Let me hear them.
So,
give me 3.
FAS, I think I'm a pretty tag team guy. I like tag teams.
Okay.
Pause.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Continue.
So,
tag teams.
One of the teams we'll actually see first. I'm a huge fan of Wet Spaghetti Connection. Okay, I actually have a deeper connection with Squirtastic. Pause again. Don't look at me like that. Let's get our head in the gutter here, Eric.
You mean out of the gutter? Fucking, this is already fucked. All right, so you have a strong connection
Yes.
with Squirtastic, so you're a big fan of West Spaghetti
Yes,
Connection. I don't blame
course.
you there. Perfect. They're an excellent tag team. I believe in Stake Your Claim. They were, I think they qualified in first place to get to this four-way tag title match.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
All
So,
right.
so obviously they're pretty much favorites still
Yeah.
in this, as they've already won.
I agree completely. Give me another one. Give me another favorite here. I
So-
want the crowd to kind of get to know Kalex Beamstar.
So I have another favorite, and this is because I've known him for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was down in the
trenches.
in the trenches in the Indies, grinding it out. Swisher P. He had a name change. It's not the same name as he used to go by anymore.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, I get it.
But him and his father just have that connection. We got the hard hitting, we got the little scrappy underdog, and when they come together,
Absolutely.
they make some magic.
Absolutely.
And I believe they also won in their.
I do. If I remember correctly, I think it was them. Yeah, I think so. So they're obviously coming into this match with a lot of momentum as well. So I don't blame you for picking that as your favorite right there.
And then the last one, and it's everybody's favorite right now, Mac Truck Mana.
Mac Truck Max Mana, you're a big fan of
Hey, well look, we don't gotta talk about what he did.
How you feel about
but
Jeffrey Dahmer?
But he's a fierce competitor regardless,
Okay.
and that's why what happened.
He is. I'm not gonna.
He's all gas and no break, and I
Yeah.
can do nothing but respect it.
I'm not gonna dispute that he's a ruthless competitor. He quite literally killed an opponent. If you are willing to go that far, everything before it is nothing. I have absolute faith that Mac Truck Max Mana will walk out of here as the inaugural Brawl Bros champion.
I agree.
You can't get past my favorite. Now, in that same match is my favorite, with everybody saying PK Knight. Okay, and that man, just as much as Mac Truck Mana, wants the gold. He is driven. He doesn't show. He's very monotone. If you ever have a conversation with him, it's like talking to a statue. But the man is driven. Don't let that confuse you. And I gotta tell you, I think it's gonna come down to those two. I could guarantee it that it'll be Mac Truck Max Mana and the Mega Star Storm PK Knight.
Well, and we'd love to make predictions like that, but this is AWW. Anything could happen.
Anything can happen. We're about to find out right now. We're about to start with our first matchup in the FAS leg. It's this one. Hey, there we are.
Yes,
so
sir.
this is for the FAS Tag Team Championships. We have 4 teams going head to head to head to head. Obviously, here's Cal's favorites, Noodle and Squirtastic, the Wet Spaghetti Connection, Keisha K, Young Bigo on Top Records, Schnoz and Honker, the Nasal Force, and Sheamus and Joseph Horny, no pickles, who will walk away with the gold and cement themselves as the first FAS Tag Team Champions. Let's find out right now.
Yes, sir.
Very excited. Very excited. My energy isn't as where it can be peaked at, but it will grow.
It will get there. with the
As we
matches
see
later.
champions crowned, I guarantee you I will hype right the fuck up. Alright, a very chaotic match here. Obviously, a lot of teams. In the early going, it's going to be hard to follow, but it looks like Sheamus is doing pretty well in Honker. Squirtastic, too. Very low percentage on those 2 individuals.
Yes, and they're all. It's very chaotic in this match. You never know who
But
you might
once
hit.
the teams start falling off, it will become more grounded and easier to follow. I can agree with that 100%.
Yes. Now, we talk about who we predict to the.
Ooh! I think Joseph just got elimination on Young Bigo.
We talk about who's gonna win this match, but did we ever think about who's gonna come in last in this
Ooh,
match?
that is a very pessimistic standpoint. I don't even want to disrespect any of these competitors by saying you're going to be the one going last, because some of these individuals in the AWW roster can get downright mean. Ask Adam Pierce, who was chokeslammed through his goddamn desk by Gil Fister.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I heard it, and we don't even live in the same area.
Yeah.
I heard that all the way across the city.
They don't call him God's Fist for no reason.
God's Fist and Faye. I'm excited to see him in the main event, I believe, tonight. The main event tournament for the Ultimate World Championship. But right now, we're in the tag team, and I think Schnoz just took a hard no Honker. My apologies, the twins, they look very similar.
They do look extremely similar. It's hard to tell them apart.
As a matter of fact, they look damn near identical from this distance, at least.
There's a lot going on that right edge, and we had just had a lot.
Takes a hit. Oh my God, a lot of
A
individuals
lot of
took a hit.
Squirtastic, Snoz, Honker, and Joseph Horny all took a
Young
hit there.
Bigo and Noodle, who pops his ult. He's gonna get.
He's
damage
hitting
on
almost
everybody.
everyone.
A
Keisha K, Sheamus, gone.
Sheamus finally lost her first stock. She held out very impressive, is Sheamus always. Keisha K, Noodle, Schnoz. Oh, and I believe, no, just those three. Oh,
Bigo is gone.
eliminated
Bigo is
completely.
gone. Noodle is almost gone as well.
Things are not looking good for On Top Records. Keisha K at one stock, 43%. She's got a hold on. It is going to be a hard ride if she wants to walk away with those titles.
Sheamus could take me on a hard ride if you know what I mean.
That was not the competitor I was talking about, Cal, but I don't disagree.
I think you said, did you not say Sheamus?
I thought I said Keisha. My apologies.
I'm pretty sure you said Sheamus.
All right, let's watch the action here. As Keisha now has her ult, and she pops it right on the edge. Joseph almost escaped. I believe Joseph and
Honker is
Honker?
gone. Yeah, it's Honker.
Honker, Schnoz, Keisha, Squirtastic, and Noodle all down on one stock, as well as Joseph Horny. Sheamus, once again, you cannot put anything past the baddest bitch in the building.
Squirtastic is in trouble on that right side. He's locked in.
Sheamus still on 2 stocks, 91%. Right now, No Pickles has the best chance of walking away with those titles. Just at a nice 9% on his last stock. Looking way healthier than everyone else. Bar maybe Honker. Schnoz 128, Keisha K 141. So is Squirtastic. Keisha hanging on. Noodle hanging on.
Noodle's in danger over
And here's
there.
what you gotta know about Noodle. They call him the ultimate underdog. The more you beat down on this man, the harder he comes back to hit you. He is unstoppable, but here... Ooh.
Schnoz is also gone.
There goes Squirtastic. Keisha K 181, and look how I said she's gonna have to try hard. I said it wasn't impossible, but it was gonna be difficult. She's seeming to go the distance here.
And
I think
Noodle's
that's
gone.
Noodle and Squirtastic. The West Spaghetti Connection will not be tag
The favorites
champions.
are gone.
That is a surprising turn of events. They came in with all the momentum in the world, but anything can happen, like you said, in AWW.
It's looking like No Pickles.
Popping off right in front of Honker. Honker is out of here. And I am astonished. It comes down to No Pickles and Keisha K, who lost her partner very early on, and yet she's still hanging on. But
No
to
Pickles.
no avail, your inaugural FAS Tag Team Champions, No Pickles, Sheamus, and Joseph Horny.
And you know, we can't really be surprised with that one. They are the veterans out of this group.
I would agree with you 100%, and you gotta ask. Even though Honker and Schnoz are actual blood brothers, they are twins. They have that connection. These two
Have a different connection.
have a different connection. Arguably more physical connection.
Yes,
they know
very
each other.
physical.
Pardon my French. Inside and out. No
Yes.
pun intended.
I couldn't have
man.
worded it better myself.
So you this can't be surprising, except for the Squirtastic and Noodle going out so early.
Yes,
Obviously,
that was
they came
very
into
surprising.
this match with the most momentum. People may have thought they were going to be the winners, but you just can't beat this team of No Pickles.
No, it's hard to beat a team with a connection like this. It really is.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the stats here. Oh my God! What the fuck? Sheamus and Joseph Horny.
So it looks like they won like decisively.
They definitely put in the goddamn work. Honker and Schnoz not getting a single elimination between the two of them. Bigo with 1, Keisha with 2, Squirtastic with 1, and Noodle with 4.
Noodle was, he was working, but, at the end of the day, it takes both of your teammates to do well.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Sheamus, the inaugural tag team champions, have more eliminations than all other 3 teams combined by a healthy margin. Actually, if you look at it, Sheamus has the same amount of eliminations as the rest of the field combined, bar her partner. You look at that now. You look at the results after the fact, and what the hell were we even thinking? Honestly, obviously, Sheamus and Joseph did not come here to fuck around in the ring.
Yeah.
In the ring. I guarantee you when they get home,
there'll be a lot of.
There will be a very good celebration.
Around.
There will be a celebration. Let's take a look at the damage. And, Noodle actually with the most damage. And it doesn't surprise me considering he had the most eliminations outside of the victors. Noodle was definitely trying his hardest to walk away with those titles. Obviously, he was feeling the momentum going into this match.
He just couldn't get away from No Pickles because, as you see, that's the only people that handled him at all.
Absolutely. But what a phenomenal match. What a phenomenal outcome. And congratulations once again to Sheamus and Joseph Horny.
But, as it says right there, Noodle did have that one moment.
He did have an excellent play. I will agree 100% with the audience here.
It just was not enough to get the job done.
Too little, too late to start firing up. But I hope you all enjoyed that opening match. Like I said, a little chaotic at the beginning. It's hard to follow with all that many people in the ring, but once you whittle it down, you can really see the effort, the skill that they're putting into these matches. And now we will be moving on to the first tournament. There are a lot of tournaments tonight.
We will be here doing a lot of tournaments, but they should be very good tournaments.
A lot of talent going into these tournaments, and they're fighting for singles titles. So there's not even the benefit of having someone by your side to help you out.
But given they're all trained for the single titles like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And everyone that qualified for these tournaments have been trying very hard in the first 3 live stream events.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going to start off with the tournament for the 3DS Championship in FAS, and let's go down the line. Let's take a look at the people that are in this matchup. Let's start with TL, for instance. TL on first impressions wins his very first match. He obviously must be going into this thinking, I've won before. I've shown the audience what I'm capable of. I need to capitalize on that momentum, and I need to show them why I deserve to be the first 3DS champion.
I agree, and as I was sitting back, in my office spectating and watching the shows and getting information, the crowd also seems to be very behind TL Rollins as well.
Yeah,
he
I
seems
agree.
to be a very big fan favorite. But when you look in this tournament, there's also other big fan favorites. So, when it comes down to it, it's just the greatest competitor will win every tournament no matter what.
Absolutely. We also have She Gunham in the 3DS tournament. Also a very good performer. Yes. But there is a surprise.
I saw that on the announcement.
Mac Foley, obviously I sat down with him a while ago after the tragedy of First Impressions. And he has recruited for this specific spot the cousin of Cock and Ball 2, who was on the independent circuit, making his way in the Amiibo wrestling independent circuit.
Wow.
So we will have in this tournament Scars, TL, She Gunham, Peach Crumb, Baby No Gap, Isaiah Caliber, Anti-Vax, and the debut of Dick and Nuts.
There seems to be a running thing in their family. They seem to...
I have no idea what you're talking
all
about.
have very similar names.
I have no idea what you're talking about here. Oh, we're not ready yet. My
is
apologies.
So, is putting him in this tournament how you guys paid off the lawyers or paid off their family? Or what? I'm just taking notes. I'm just sitting back taking notes. You know what I'm saying?
We are shuffling the tournament bracket as we speak, and once it's rip and ready to go, we're going to jump right into this tournament. I'm going to ignore what you said completely.
I got that.
Yeah.
I'll just ask Mac Foley.
Okay. He can deal with that PR fiasco. I'm going to stay focused on the action. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup. This is the lineup for the 3DS Championship Tournament. We have Scars versus the debuting Dick and Nuts.
Unironically, this might have been the best matchup for him to get.
Yeah, Scars is pathetic.
Yeah, pretty pathetic. He's got to bring his dad with him.
Usually, our job is to hype up each competitor, but there's nothing good to say about Scars.
No, he's such a pussy. He's got to bring his dad.
Yeah, I don't respect Scars in the slightest. In the second match, we have Baby No Gap versus She Gunham. That'll be pretty good. She Gunham, obviously, excellent competitor. Baby No Gap, can't scoff at him either.
No.
Then we have Anti-Vax, who is for some reason a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Who's for some reason a fan favorite. Going up against Peach Crumb and...
Ooh.
You hate to see it. Even as we hyped up TL before we even got here, I don't like his odds against Isaiah
It's Isaiah Caliber.
I look at this, and Isaiah Caliber is my favorite to win.
Yeah,
this entire
yeah.
tournament.
I was just gonna say that. You know, you look at this, and there's some great competitors here, but Isaiah Caliber being in this tournament, you know, it's just gonna charge him up knowing Isaiah Caliber, because he knows he should be in the higher for going for the higher title.
Yeah, absolutely.
He knows that's where he should be.
Absolutely, but he did not qualify.
He did not,
which surprised me. But regardless, maybe he can win this championship, and add some prestige to it.
Yes.
As we begin. Let's get started with the first matchup: Scars versus Dick and Nuts.
You know, I've never seen Dick and Nuts perform, so.
Me neither.
But he's my favorite to win, because like I said, Scars is
obviously very emotional, an emotional favorite here.
He's
a lot
really
of
emotionally
sympathy,
charged.
obviously, with what his family has gone through. Some of it because of us. All right, Scars starting out, maybe feeling out the rookie a little bit here. Obviously, maybe he doesn't think too much of him. He's coming right out of the independent circuit. He's got the lead on him here in the early going.
Yeah.
Called his father.
You know, we say a lot about Scars calling his father, but Dick and Nuts is two people.
You're starting to say, oh!
Holy shit!
You're starting to sound a little bit. Dick and Nuts answers right back. All right, I like the new kid a little bit.
He's showing promise, at least against Scars' pathetic ass.
Yeah, so you know the bar is low, but he is. Scars is still an AWW veteran.
At least he's not the the worst.
Yeah, I would also agree he's not the lowest.
Yeah.
On the totem pole here. As he gets his finish, pops it off. How much damage does he get off? Nice 46%, not bad, not enough to even it out. Going deep, Dick and Nuts, can he make it back? All right, he's got his final ready. If he pops that in the right area, right there, that should get the KO.
He's taking care of Scars and his bitch ass daddy.
Yeah, he gets the stock. Dick and Nuts on 2 stocks, 46%. Scars not looking good. He has to act fast.
And acting fast is what he's doing.
Yeah, he is. Got him at 80%. Hasn't even took a lick of damage here on the seconds on his final stock. Dick and Nuts needs to get a little bit of damage before he loses his stock.
And after the first stock we saw taken from Dick and Nuts, he needs to be a little more careful on that side.
36%, 77. Here comes Scars' dad, though. That's gonna pack a punch. Ooh, the gunman. You said earlier Dick and Nuts is 2 competitors. You were sounding a little bit like Scars there, but at a certain point, it can also be like 3 competitors.
It becomes more.
Yeah. But everything's legal. Mac Foley signed him. This is his roster. It's okay with him. There it is!
Dick and Nuts.
Dick and Nuts advances. Bye-bye, Scars. I had 0 faith in you. Everyone had 0 faith in you.
I have to agree. I did not have any faith in Scars. And it's not a conspiracy, Scars. You're just
out
ass.
of here on damage-wise. A good showing by the rookie. 377 to Scars' 207. Not bad from the rookie, the newcomer, Dick and Nuts. Congratulations, you advanced. I'm impressed from what I've seen.
Very
Obviously,
impressed.
Again, low bar, Scars, but he has still been in the AWW training facility a lot longer than Dick and Nuts has.
Yes, and I mean, we'll see him in the next round and see if he keeps that impressiveness.
Absolutely. And now we move on to Baby No Gap and She Gunham.
This match could go either way, honestly.
There will be a lot of projectiles thrown, a lot of close combat action. Even though they both have projectile options, these two love to get up close and personal.
You know, how do you think it is when Baby No Gap, like, trash talks? Like, you obviously can't understand him.
If you've ever had a conversation with Baby No Gap, the lisp is insane. He's almost incomprehensible.
So
you can't even say that word properly. There's too many S's. And there's just one.
Incomprehensible.
And Baby No Gap takes the first stock, 72%. That was Stinkbug. My apologies. Ooh, juggling! Baby No Gap getting big damage. Sheamus needs to shut up. My apologies. She Gunham. Obviously wearing the Sheamus suit is She Gunham, so you can't fault me too much there. But She Gunham gets the stock.
Care of him.
Yeah, absolutely, with the Mega Laser. 44% on the second stock. not an impossible comeback, and there it is. Damn near right there. But Baby No Gap not going to let her get too far ahead. 68 on She Gun Him, 42 on Baby No Gap. Baby No Gap can grab the second stock here very early on. Doing very impressively.
He is doing very well. They both are doing very well.
The cannonball a little bit slow. I don't think that's going to capitalize anything. Both missing wildly. Baby No Gap finally able to get some damage.
You know, sitting here thinking, I think Baby No Gap and Mike Tyson could have a conversation and understand each other entirely.
Ooh, nice dodging. That would have killed, I believe. Doing a little bit of graffiti. Here's Baby No Gap as he takes the second stock. 64 as She Gun Him is on her last stock. He needs to get a little bit of damage because She Gun Him is looking to shut him down immediately. We are up 30%, down 40. He is building it up. He is looking to advance, but She Gun Him looking to take care of that stock. 100. No, he comes back. Baby No Gap still building damage. She Gun Him not letting him get too much. But 60 is going to be a lot to come back from. She needs to hold this final. She cannot pop it here. It'll be a complete waste.
It looks like maybe. She might lose it before then, though.
I agree. Let's see. If she can set it up. She Gun Him is famous for wanting to set up, and she does get it!
Hits it.
That's going to be big damage! 62, 75, but Baby No Gap the graffiti once again. If She Gun Him can slip out of this, she has a fighting chance.
It might be over.
She just can't get out. Baby No Gap with the victory. He will advance to the second round. Damn, you hate to see that. She Gun Him, obviously incredible talent, but Baby No Gap must have just wanted it more.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, precisely.
Precisely.
Let's take a look at the damage here. Baby No Gap 430. She got him at 402. Very even matchup.
Very
I told
neck
you
and neck.
they were going to be neck and neck this whole time, and neck and neck. That's the tag team champions tonight.
Yes. Actually, they might not even wait till the end. They might be home right now.
Yeah, maybe. Here we go. For some reason, fan favorite Anti-Vax up against Peach Crumb, whose older brother is actually in the AWW tournament later tonight. So let's see, can she get a championship before he even has an opportunity to qualify for one? I wouldn't put it past her. Peach Crumb, very impressive.
Sibling rivalry does a lot for people, so we'll see.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to be the one child who doesn't come home to Thanksgiving with a title around your waist.
Well, there's another family that, that happens a lot too, but we're not going to talk about that one. Not yet.
All right. Peach Crumb, obviously, yep, perfect ledge guard. 95% on Anti-Vax, 32 on Peach Crumb. She is manhandling him in the early goings of this match, but just like that, Anti-Vax suckers her in, footstool, down air, and she's gone.
Now, while I don't agree with Anti-Vax's life decisions, that was a great play.
That was a great play. And obviously Peach Crumb took that personally because she just smacked the shit out of him.
Yes, she did. She, her brother has a chance to win the big one, and she does not want to be left in the dust.
Absolutely. So she's going to go as hard. Obviously, I don't think she's going to let another slip up like that happen again. She got a little too confident. Not. She's going to rein it back, still go in very fast, very fierce, but she's going to have to watch herself there because too many of those slip-ups can cost you.
And if I'm Anti-Vax right now, I'm popping that final.
And there it is, right there. He took your advice. He heard you.
This is still going to have Anti-Vax down, but it makes it much more manageable.
Absolutely. 56 to 82. I don't like his odds of walking away, especially with this popping. What?
Whoa.
What just happened? Did Anti-Vax just no-sell her finish? Holy shit, like it didn't even do anything.
Anti-Vax is playing a very disrespectful game tonight, I see.
And she no-sells the TNT interface. These two are going as hard as possible to walk away with the advancement. And excellent play by Peach Crumb off the stage. 94% on her second stock. Anti-Vax on his final. He needs to do damage. He needs to not take damage and take this stock as quickly as possible. And that looks to be what he's trying to do. Right there. Excellent play. Suckered her in again. Peach Crumb is going to have to focus and watch a back before she pushes.
These competitors both have something to prove.
Absolutely. I mean, Anti-Vax, has a lot to prove because he has to figure out why the fans are cheering for him so much.
Well, he's also, here trying to prove that anti-vax is working. And if he wins this tournament,
I would shit my pants. Actually, literally shit my pants. If he somehow, if that's what you get away from this, is that anti-vax is working.
I mean, if he's anti-vax and he wins the whole tournament, that means he's strong.
He's anti-vax and he's obviously very stupid because he didn't even try to pop his final. Peach come very close to hers, only 44%, 122 on anti-vax. We did see him negate it, just tank it earlier, but can he get lucky twice?
Peach Crumb's got her final.
There it is! And it doesn't even reach!
Again.
Anti-vax holds on, 76 on Peach Crumb, 137 on anti-vax. The next strike could be it!
For either competitor.
And there it is! From across the stage!
She just speed blitzed him.
Peach Crumb very fast. Obviously, anti-vax did not see that coming.
No.
As soon as he turned to see her, it was already too late. Oh,
yeah.
I emotion to you.
And you know what? It's because they're anti-vax.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously probably slower motor functions, yeah.
280
from Anti-Vax, 466 from Peach Crumb. Congratulations, Peach Crumb, you advance. Anti-Vax, you already know what I'm going to say to you. Go doctor. And,
we're praying for TL here.
We are.
But like I said earlier, AWW, anything can happen, so we could be surprised here.
A clash of styles here. Technicality and speed meets absolute brute strength.
And honestly, if Isaiah progresses past here, this is his hardest matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Peach Crumb. Peach Crumb could put up
Oh, she is a little quick,
yeah. She is also very fast and a little bit stronger than TL. But let's get right into it. Let's see what happens here. My support is on your side, TL. But Isaiah Caliber is the actual man.
Yes.
TL being very quick, dodging those strikes. Too many of those, and it'll be over fast before you know it. See what I mean? You gotta stay clear. You gotta keep your distance, and you gotta hit hard when it counts. And TL is doing exactly that. 96 on Isaiah's first stop. Isaiah hasn't even touched TL.
See, now I wasn't around like back, in the pre-days, you know what I'm saying, before all of this. TL and Isaiah have been around each other for a very long time.
TL finally taking a bit of damage, and it's just that reason. That's why TL is staying so far away. As soon as Isaiah gets his hands on you, it does not take much to hurt you. Ooh, nice play by TL. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. And just like that, Isaiah is now feeling himself. But TL answers back, cucks the final. 31 damage, not bad. 50, never mind, 52. It's looking a little bit harsher. TL with his, if he places this right, he can get a free stock, basically. Very good placement with the bomb. Will this do it? Is this close enough? It is! TL, 52%! 2 stocks left. Isaiah Caliber in trouble now.
We may be seeing an underdog story here. But Isaiah has his final now.
TL not letting him be close enough to pop it in there.
Hits. That's the stock.
Yeah, not even going to dispute that.
Honestly, from what we've seen so far, this match, they're both on one stock. Isaiah's at 56. It could go either way.
You say that, but then he hits 3 moves and evens it up.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Isaiah. He's very strong. It does not take much for him to catch up.
He needs to go back to his strategy.
Absolutely! TL pulls off the upset! TL pulls off the upset! TL advances into the tournament! Absolutely amazing. TL proving me wrong, as I thought Isaiah Caliber had this in the bag. But TL obviously did not come to play tonight.
We cannot blame you for thinking Isaiah had it in the bag. It's Isaiah Caliber.
244 from Isaiah, 330 from TL. Just the margin of that. Just how much harder TL has to try to even out with Isaiah. But very impressive from both competitors. Isaiah gonna be very upset. I guarantee you that if you're in the locker room when Isaiah Caliber enters the room, get the fuck out of there. Congratulations, TL. You advance. Now we are in the semifinals. Dick and Nuts versus Baby No Gap.
This is the real test to see if Dick and Nuts is actually impressive.
I agree 100%. Baby No Gap, who just saw off She Gunham, obviously a much better competitor than Scars.
Yes.
So this is the time to prove it, Dick and Nuts. If you really want it, if Mac Foley had so much faith in you, show me why right now. It's not looking too good in the early going.
Oh.
What? He's coming back a little bit here. Baby No Gap still keeping him on his toes. Obviously a back pedal, but Dick and Nuts still doing well.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice evasion there.
He drops his little shooter up there.
Back 64, 127.
Not really much to say about this match. It's just a lot of anticipation.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very focused in. I want to see what Dick and Nuts is capable of. I need to see why Mac Foley was so adamant on bringing him in, other than the obvious. I need to know if he was a worthwhile investment.
Maybe he saw something we didn't see.
Ooh, nice tech, and he makes it back. That was an impressive maneuver.
Very. Ooh, but Baby
surviving, still surviving his Dick and Nuts.
No, baby No Gap is
another tech, and he makes it back. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck is happening here. Actually. I'm at a loss for words. Okay, evens it right back out. All right, very impressive. And now, I was gonna say Dick and Nuts looks to build momentum, but Baby No Gap very quick to cut him off there. And yeah, I hate to see such a fumble right there. And now I'm wondering.
So it was all a fluke.
Yeah. Again, he. Oh, good lord. This is not looking good.
I feel bad for their bloodline.
Yeah, I do. That was an impressive play, but I don't think there's much chance of Dick and Nuts bringing this back. It's just too big of a hurdle. Yeah. That's it. That is it. Hold on. Whoa! Okay! Dick and Nuts survives!
But he's at 87 with
he
one
is
stock.
87, one stock. Still has to get through this stock off Baby No Gap, and then a whole other stock. But he's looking to try.
He's not performing too shabby, but Baby No Gap is like, you know, a younger competitor with the mind of a veteran.
A phenomenal talent, but Dick and Nuts still staying on top here. Oh my God! What the fuck? That was an impressive play.
But Baby No Gap is not taking it lightly.
Dick and look at the fight! And Dick and Nuts, I'll never say die attitude from this competitor.
He knows he has to win this to avenge his cousin.
Well, if he wanted to do that, it's a completely different competitor. Baby No Gap finally able to see off Dick and Nuts. But you know what? Even if he lost there, you gotta give it to that rookie. He has a never say die attitude, just
Absolutely.
coming back time after time. You can feel the grit. You can feel the dedication, the commitment. You felt the drive, how badly he needed this win, how badly he wanted it.
8 hit after hit after hit, and still came back.
Wow. Very impressive showing from Dick and Nuts in this tournament. Coming in so late into the tournament game and still performing in the semifinals so well, absolutely incredible. 272 done by Dick and Nuts, 357
and
by Baby No Gap.
It begs the question: if he didn't trip and fall in that second stock where he ended himself, could he have won this match?
I'm thinking the same thing, and I think he could have. I think he had a pretty good shot. I have a pretty good feeling that he does. Now we have Peach Crumb versus T.L. Rollins to advance to the finals here. Can he do it twice? Can he see off another dangerous sword-fighting sibling? You know, obviously he just combated someone in the Caliber family, and now he's going up against someone in the Crumb family.
Very, very true. He's also a sword-fighting sibling, though.
Yeah, he is.
So he knows how to fight them very well.
Yeah, I agree. Here's the difference here with Isaiah Caliber and Peach Crumb. Peach Crumb much faster than Isaiah. Yes. And you're seeing that early on as Peach Crumb is already hitting more damage on TL than Isaiah did the whole match.
But you gotta think, you know, when it comes to mental, brain capacity, TL comes from the same family as Long.
Yeah. Obviously. Good lord! Dribbling her off the fucking floor! TL is bringing everything. I would say, out of that family, TL is the second smartest right behind Long.
Yes.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Everything he does has a purpose. Every item thrown, everything falls into place perfectly.
TL Rollins is here to win, and it doesn't matter who gets in the way. You can tell.
Yeah, he is fighting his heart out, and he's doing very well. Very good lead losing his first stock at 136 already is Peachcom. Not bad at all. TL has come to play.
Yeah, no game.
Oh! Oh no, and the tides have just shifted. TL needs to get rid of that stock immediately. Peachcom able to outsmart the tactical Enigma there, but TL needs to stay on top. He can't let it get to him. He needs to take this stock now, not using that final. He needs to hold on to that for the third stock. Come on, TL. You get it?
Peachcom is holding on. She doesn't want to lose this either.
And
he uses it. He was going to run out of it.
It was
going to run out.
It was running low. Now he has an uphill battle. Peachcom very close to getting her final. 46% already is TL on the final stock. Peachcom looking to capitalize.
You just got to think about who wants this more.
Absolutely. TL has to go back to his strat with Isaiah. I know she's a little bit quicker, but he has to keep his distance and throw those items.
Yes, I agree. TL's got to watch out for that. He's got to watch out for that final.
Whoa! TL with the
TL Rollins.
TL has a shot here. Pressuring the shield. Peachcom now sees what TL's about. Can he get it? Both competitors dodging each other, weaving in and out. TL Rollins! TL advances to the finals. Good Lord!
It got a little close there for TL, but he knew he had to win this.
TL, even in a dire circumstance where the final was coming straight towards him, able to dodge out of the way consecutive times to capitalize. This was an incredible matchup on both competitors, and TL advances to the finals.
Absolutely, and you have to give props to Peachcom.
Absolutely.
You know, it doesn't, like, you know, you see the damage.
262 to 527.
It doesn't look that close, but you got to think, Peachcom was also dodging, you know, hitting her moves.
She also got a sneaky stock off, footstooling, and a spike and a footstool. Absolutely incredible. So that's where the damage drop-off is there, but wow, what an incredible matchup. Very impressive for TL Rollins.
I think Peachcom, you know, she goes home, she's still happy, you know.
I don't agree with you at all.
Well, I think so because, you know, she made it farther.
And here we are, the final match in the 3DS Championship Tournament. Baby No Gap versus the tactical Enigma TL Rollins, who just saw off Isaiah Caliber and Peachcom back to back. Let's see who walks away with the gold.
TL has a lot of momentum and the crowd behind him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You gotta say he's the favorite going in, but you still can never look past Baby No Gap, even though he can't speak coherent sentences. He is an impressive, a high caliber, no pun intended, competitor.
The only, you know, he can't really speak to people, so the way he communicates is by his showing on the ring, in the ring.
I can see that, I guess. TL, very, very confident right now. I just would say don't get too cocky, TL. Keep your distance. Play how you played those last few matches. If you let Baby No Gap get too much damage, he will destroy you. TL throwing out a lot of power moves here, but Baby No Gap able to dodge out of the way. He's got to capitalize. He has to slow down, take his time.
TL's got to start using his brain.
He can. Absolutely, I agree 100%. He's trying to use brute strength. I don't know why he's switching up his strategy like this. 96 to 69, nice. Baby No Gap, TL still hanging on, come from the heavens, but Baby No Gap answers again.
You know, Baby No Gap's also a hard-hitting competitor, so he needs to stick to the strategy.
Oh!
He's slipping out of those strategies, and it's going to cause him to match.
Yeah, I agree 100%. He's too hungry for these power plays. I am wrong! Every time I want to talk down on TL, he proves me. Oh, never mind. There it is again. He whiffs his final. That would have been big damage. He needs to stack it up, not take too much damage before Baby No Gaps arrive. or he could be looking at an early stock and fall off.
You know, it's the cockiness in the crowd behind him, and he's trying to.
Can he make it back? He does. Can he slip this? He does!
He does.
Oh! But he still
He's
survives.
still
He
alive.
hangs on. Big clash there, 35-94. TL maybe panicking a little bit. The pressure might be on him. Obviously, he just beat two absolutely incredible combatants, and he has the crowd behind him. You got to think the pressure now on that stage is getting to him.
Yeah.
But he's coming back. He's building momentum, firing up here. Nice boomerang placement. TL taunting a little bit. He's looking too cocky. This is what I said earlier. He does not want to get too cocky or it'll fall apart very quickly.
He's holding on, though.
Baby No Gap unrelenting.
You know, he needs to realize that the From the Heavens is not going to work on Baby No Gap.
He has obviously scouted it way too many times. But that move capitalizes every time TL throws it. He needs to stack damage to get ready for his final. He has a shot here. He pops it.
Baby No Gap dodged.
No, that was TL's shot. I do not like his chances anymore here, folks. I hate to say it, but I think I think this is the end of the ride here.
It's been a great showing for
was.
both of these competitors.
Wow. Baby No Gap. Just 2 steps ahead. Always 2 steps ahead of TL here. This is very unfortunate for all the
And it's very hard for Baby No Gap to miss his final. So if he gets that, it's pretty much over.
There it is.
And there it is.
I'd like to say this is your inaugural 3DS champion.
Wait.
No,
No.
there it is. There it is. That is unfortunate.
You know, TL lost here, but he had a much harder road to get here.
I will agree 100%. Baby No Gap was not. Obviously, going into this matchup from the get-go, going through Isaiah Caliber and Peach Crumb, TL is less for wear going into this final
absolutely.
match. Baby No Gap's relatively easy road here. TL had to see off some incredible competitors and then fight someone on the caliber still as Baby No Gap. It's a much harder road, but I can't take anything away from him. Kid's got fight.
Yes.
I would not say his future is over here in future.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But regardless, here is your winner and the inaugural 3DS champion, Baby No Gap. The one-lift wonder. Wow. Wow, what an incredible tournament. Congratulations, Baby No Gap, on becoming the inaugural 3DS champion. Wow, I'm blown away.
That was a great first tournament.
Incredible. Absolutely. You can't take anything away from Mac Foley. He knows how to book. He obviously booked a newcomer in his first showcase in front of a crowd, and he did relatively well. TL fighting his heart out against 2 of the heaviest hitters on the FAS brand, and still coming up short. But you can't take anything away from him.
You can't at all. He beat Isaiah Caliber. He beat Peach Crumb.
Back to back.
And I'm sure after Isaiah Caliber, he was already a little worn.
Yeah.
He was already a little hurt.
Yeah,
and then still going through Peach Crumb and then having to meet Baby No Gap. You know, he was at the disadvantage and he still fought with his heart out.
Yeah, absolutely. TL, I would say, AWW fans, keep your eye on TL Rollins. He is not done in the title scene. I can guarantee that. But regardless, congratulations to Baby No Gap, the inaugural 3DS champion. Wow. What a way to start the lineage of that championship. A competitor of that caliber. Obviously, he's not going to be able to cut a promo to save his fucking life. Never put him on a TV show, Good Morning America.
We might have to get him a manager.
Yeah, I agree. Or an interpreter. Or one of those fucking translating apps that maybe Mike Tyson uses one that translates
You think one of those would work? You think they got that on like Google Translate, like Lisp?
Google Translate list. Holy shit. We're having technical difficulties in the back here.
The fucking tech guy.
All right. And for the final set of matches in the FAS leg of the show here, crowning achievement, we have the 4-man tournament for the Sovereign of Switch. 4 amazing competitors
Yes.
going into this.
I agree.
One unexpected, an underdog, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's Elton Juan.
Yeah.
Elton Juan, the Rocket Man, I did not expect anything from him, and yet here he is consistently performing well in each of the other 3 shows, making his way here to become a world champion.
Yeah.
Opportunity to become a world champion.
And in first impressions, he went pretty far in there, and he beat some pretty harsh competitors.
Yes, he did.
A lot of upsets.
Yes, he did. I'd keep my eye on Elton Juan, but I'd say the favorite has to be the Gerudo Tribal Chief. Put the ones up for the Gerudo Tribal Chief, Blandenborf.
It has to be.
He's strong, he's confident, he's brutal, he's unrelenting.
And he's also, like I've said previously, a veteran you cannot count out regardless.
Absolutely. But even on the even so, on the opposite end of the spectrum is the brains that combats the brawn in this tournament is Tater Tot.
Tater Tot.
How do you beat a guy who can literally read your mind?
And don't tell Gil I said this, but he showed that perfectly against Gil Fistman.
Yeah, he did. I don't remember if that was in the showcase.
It was not in the showcase.
That was in training.
It was in training. Yes.
We've seen some. So it's a good thing that they're on different brands because Gil Fistman probably one to hold a grudge, and if anyone knows it, it's Tater Tot.
Yes,
He can
of
read
course.
his fucking mind. So, but come on, tech guy, let's fucking go. Let's get the shuffle. Damn, I apologize. Our tech staff is just fucking awful.
Horrible.
People like to call me a scumbag, but I think it's warranted.
And this is, I'm gonna agree with Eric here. It's pretty warranted.
Yeah. Yeah. See, hey, I wasn't sure about this kid at first, but I'm warming up to him. All right. Here is the lineup for the tournament. Wow.
That's gonna be a rough first match for the kid.
Elton Juan, Baby No Gap, Tater Tot, Zendazia.
Baby No Gap.
Oh, my apologies. I guess he's still in the mind. Is Baby No Gap the inaugural 3DS champion? That's Blandenborf, the Gerudo Tribal Chief, versus Elton Juan. My apologies. Can you blame me?
Baby No Gap did just win.
Obviously emotions are high. I got it.
Yes,
I'm still thinking about the inaugural 3DS champ.
But this is gonna be a rough first match for the kid.
I absolutely agree. Elton Juan, rough road ahead of him, but we've seen things he's able to do.
Yes,
I wouldn't say it's impossible.
I wouldn't say it either.
But I wouldn't say it is possible because I don't want the Gerudo Tribal Chief to kill me.
Yes, that's also very true.
I agree. All right, let's see how this goes.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm watching intently. There's the first rocket. I guarantee the first of many. And Elton Juan dodges that sword strike that I guarantee would have took the stock.
Blandon, he's coming on here aggressive. He's got, he wants to win.
Yeah. As the Tribal Chief always want to. Perfect choke slam, perfect kicks. Blandon is looking to dismantle him. Dodging a lot of stuff too. You can't take away the size, the strength, but also the quickness of Blandon is impressive.
Yes, Blandon is very quick. He's really an all-in-one package.
Absolutely. Elton Juan outsmarts the match! And he teabags. That, maybe not so wise. Feel a little good. You just got one up on the Gerudo Tribal Chief. Holy shit.
As we were saying, when we were talking about Elton Juan, he's a youngin', but you cannot count him out.
You can't take anything away from him. He was very impressive.
And that'll even be more in stone if he can beat Blandon.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Blandon not looking good here. Elton Juan's still on 3 stocks, but they're relatively close. Blandon's on his second. And the Rockets are coming out in full blast. Blandon needs to get rid of that stock before his final shows up. Or he'll pop it. He is very hungry, obviously. Might be looking a little nervous here against Elton Juan. Ooh, wow. And that'll take it.
That'll take the stock, but you gotta ask yourself, was it worth it?
No, absolutely not. As Elton Juan takes the second stock, and look how close he is to popping his final. Elton Juan might have this in the bag already.
It's not looking good for Blandon, the favorite.
Absolutely, the favorite for the whole tournament might be taken out here in the first match by Elton Juan. He got the double up. He got the double up. That's one of his special abilities. The Rocket cucked him, but it would have been cool. It would have been cool if he didn't fuck himself up there.
It's just like it never happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Elton Juan is still in a excellent position.
Yeah, absolutely. 84 on Blandon on his last stock. Hasn't taken a lick of damage.
You know, the Tribal Chief is not going to like this, but I think it's all but over.
I will hold my tongue. I will. You're new around here, so you don't know how.
I report things. It's what I do. I'm very brutally honest.
The news will report probably a homicide early morning tomorrow.
I'm hiring extra security.
Damn, Blandon kicks right through the rocket. And another one from the rocket, man. He just trying to drop a fucking ball on his head. Oh my god.
You know, I think this is just Blandon's match. You know, he's shooting projectiles. You know, Blandon can't get close enough to him.
Yeah, you misspoke. You said it was Blandon's match. Maybe you're trying to make up for what you said earlier.
I'm not making up for anything.
Okay, well, Blandon is not making it up to the fucking championship match. He got beat handedly by the Rocket Man. This guy continues to impress me. 347 to 145. Every time Elton Juan steps into the ring, I say he's got no fucking chance. And then he proves me absolutely wrong. Dominating Blandon in this matchup. Eliminating the favorite like it was fucking nothing. Congratulations, Elton Juan.
Maybe he's just charged by...
Oh my god.
Maybe he's just charged by people not believing in him.
Yeah. Maybe if I start cheering for him, he'll fuck up.
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
We're on to the next match, though.
Yeah. We are the Sweet Georgia Peach Zendazia versus the mastermind that is Tater Tot. Big brains, meets big, big heart.
Yes.
Big Southern heart. But it's heart versus mind. Emotions versus strategic thinking. And, you know, I guarantee that Tater Tot is the type to say emotions are a weakness. He's so cold, almost robotic, as he just slaps the shit out of Zendazia, who's already in her flow state here.
Well, I mean, you gotta also think with Tater Tot.
Look at that! Look at how effortlessly he catches those radishes because he can see it. He can see it coming. He's reading her mind. He's like, "Oh, she's throwing a radish right now. I'll catch it and throw it back."
And that's exactly what I was about to say. You know, he can read everything. So what are emotions to him?
Yeah, I agree. Well, no, I don't agree. That's a terrible sentiment for a cold, calculated individual. But it's working for him. He is just. Ooh, nice dodge there from Zendazia, but all for naught. A tail slap gets rid of her. 36 on the 3 stocks is not looking good for Zendazia.
She's got her final.
She can put him to sleep, stack up some damage here, but she's letting him get way too much. Wait, is Tater still up? Oh no, he sleeps waking up. He sleeps standing up. As he just keeps slapping her with his tail. Big mind shadow ball there.
This is really not looking good for Zendazia.
Really one-sided, honestly. This is very sad to see. Such a nice woman getting mistreated in such a way by such a cold, heartless individual.
Sounds about right.
He doesn't even have the respect to hit her with his hand or foot like most competitors does. It's mind blasts and his tail.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
And he's got his final.
And the mind blast, because I just said it. Oh god. Oh good lord.
No.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Not the Sweet Georgia Peach.
Please. She's just a girl. Please. Okay, throwing it back. Maybe the power of booty is stronger than the power of the heart.
She's gotta be careful popping this
How the fuck did he get over there? And he's kept.
That's why she's gotta be careful popping that final, because he just healed. You gotta think. He can think about what she's gonna do.
Absolutely, he knew. I don't know how he did it. His brain. What the fuck? He's toying with her. He's toying with her. He's toying with her as he looks to potentially end her career here. Look, he is not taking her seriously as a competitor at all. The disrespect is insane as she enters the flow state. Come on, Zendazia. Fight out of this. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first injury of the night.
You two win.
Oh, good Lord. What is with these heartless animals?
I could not even tell you.
It wasn't enough to win the match. He had to render her comatose at the end of it. 537-213. Zendasia is gonna have to take a trip in an ambulance down to the hospital. That was disrespect. If I were Mac Foley, I'd have a stern word with Tater Tot here, but I don't think he could. I guarantee he'd just take over his mind and have him say, "Good job, Tater Tot. You are the best." Wow.
Somebody's
wow.
gonna be seeing Dr. Dentist tonight.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Sweet Georgia Peach did not deserve that. As Tater Tot advances to the championship match, Elton Juan, the Rocket Man. If there's any god in the sky, will demolish Tater Tot here in retribution for the Sweet Georgia Peach. This is for the inaugural Sovereign of Switch.
And the Sovereign of Switch could be your ticket to the main roster.
Absolutely.
3, 2,
But after what we just saw, we always, Elton Juan, his Rockets. He just beat Blandon. But Tater Tot just brutalized.
Look at that! Right off the rip! Most people would have parried that attack. But he knew exactly when Elton Juan would try to do that. He holds on a little bit longer, gets a nice mind blast. But Elton Juan able to hang on and get the lead here. Tater Tot immediately tying it up. This is not good. Almost went right through. He did go through the rocket and hit Elton Juan. That was the Rockets in full swing. Whoa! Whoa! He has the Mind Blast in his pocket! He's one step ahead of Tater Tot somehow. Reflected the rocket, but Elton Juan was able to catch the Mind Blast.
Tater Tot did not come to play.
And neither did Elton Juan. Both of these two seem to be one step ahead of each other at all times. The mind games from both competitors absolutely insane. Oh my fucking god! Elton Juan able to even it out.
And he took his final.
Yeah, he did. Doing a little bit of lumber work on the left side there. Counters another rocket. Look how slow and methodical Tater Tot moves. He is very confident in his abilities because he already knows the outcome of the match.
Yes.
He knows who wins. We don't, but he does. Not another one of those. That would have been devastating. Again, no respect for his competitor. I think we're about to see a little bit of carpentry at work here. Boom! Caught him! He did not see that coming. Or maybe he did. Like Doctor Strange. Maybe that was for a reason.
Yes.
I doubt it. Very close to his final. Elton Juan on top here. Big punches from the little man.
He's just toying with him.
Jumps the Mind Blast!
Doesn't matter.
Alright. 27% on the final stock. Here it is. Who will become the inaugural Sovereign of Switch?
And neither competitor are really close to the final here, so
it's all coming down to skill. Able to stop the rocket there. Big clash. Again, slowly, methodically moving towards Elton. Holy shit! Holy shit! Able to stop the rockets in place. Not that one! Ooh, look at that! Threw the Mind Blast back at him! Oh, God. Oh, no. Come on, Elton Juan. Very close to his final. If he can hang on, he can capitalize and win this match. Here it is! He has a shot!
but does he need it?
No! The Rocket! The Rocket's back there! No! What is happening?
The thing.
No, what is happening?
The thing he loved most might have.
No! 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 No!
the thing Elton Juan loves most
was the fate that befell him. No! No! Elton! His love for Rockets cost him the match, cost him the championship. No. No. They were so close. The bastard! Mastermind Tater Tot playing with Elton Juan the whole match. He probably let him get those stocks off. He knew the outcome. He knew it. People call me a scumbag, all right? But I have my limits. This man injured a woman for no reason and then played mind games in the championship match. We have to be reasonable here, okay? This man does not deserve to be champion.
That's at the end of the day, though. That's none of our call. This is Mac Foley's brand.
I don't like the methods that he took, but I reluctantly have to inform you that your inaugural Sovereign of Switch is Tater Tot. Listen, okay? I know that a lot of the audience thinks I'm a piece of shit. All right? I can take that. All right? I can handle that. But if you look at this champion and think even a sliver in your mind that I am worse than him, you're kidding yourself. This is the guy. This is a guy that Mac Foley allowed to have a chance to become his inaugural world champion.
And did.
I don't even have any words. I don't.
As much as, you know, you may dislike him, he's just using the ability he was born with. We can't be mad at him for, you know, doing what he's been doing since the day he came out.
I am not upset of him capitalizing on his mental abilities. All right, I am angry in the ways that he uses them. There was no reason for him to go that far, rendering Zendasia comatose after a match.
True. Absolutely
Toying with both of his opponents in this tournament. Way too far, if you ask me. And I didn't think that I had a limit. You know, I will raise my hand and say sometimes I can be a bit of a dickhead, but this is deplorable. All right? I don't know.
You know, and when you put it like that, I can't really disagree with you because he did, you know, knowing it was going to happen, knowing how the match was going to go anyway, injures Zendasia. And then to give Elton Juan that little string of hope that he was going to win, and then took it from him.
It's disgusting. It is. That's the only word to describe it.
I agree.
That was the FAS branch of the card, crowning achievement. Inaugural champions have been crowned. Congratulations to No Pickles, Joseph Horty, and Sheamus on becoming the inaugural FAS Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to Baby No Gap for becoming the inaugural 3DS Champion. But Tater Tot, the inaugural Sovereign of Switch, I will not thank you. You are a piece of shit, and you better hope you never end up on my brand.
Those are some fighting words from Eric Mistoff.
What? Do you think I'm afraid of him?
No.
Do you think that? You
No.
think that? I have no problem jumping back into the ring, going back to my glory days, if it's against that piece of shit.
Well, we can keep talking about Tater Tot, or you can talk about your brand.
We can talk about. We're moving on. You're right. You're absolutely right. I need to put the focus back on the stars here. We're moving on to the shattered leg of crowning achievement. We will be crowning the shattered SmackDown. Fuck! I'm so frustrated. I'm so fucking flustered. I'm fucking naming off shows that don't belong to us.
Yes.
The Shattered Tag Team Champions. We will crown the first Brawl Bros champion. And we will crown the first person to hold the the oldest, the first championship of AWW, the Amiibo World Wrestling Championship.
Very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen my roster come together. The people who have qualified for these matches, for these tournaments, I can say for the most part, everyone has earned their keep here.
Yes.
All right? I have a fair bit of controversy in here. Me personally, I would have kept Mack Truck Man away from here as far as possible. Now, although it's not exactly the same as what Tater Tot did, the tragedy of Cockaball 2, he succumbed to his injuries, but it's not like Mack Truck Max Man knew he would die.
Yeah,
right?
True. Very true.
Tater Tot deliberately did what he did knowing beforehand. So, you know, if I could take him out, I would. But he qualified. Mack Truck Max Mana, fan favorite, absolutely excellent talent. He's capable of winning matches all over. He qualified. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do.
Hopefully, you know, Tater Tot knows what's going on. So maybe we should consult with him. You don't have to. Maybe we should call Mac Foley to find out if he knows if Zendazia is going to be, you know, okay.
We will definitely be checking in during intermission to see if Zendazia is all right. But for now, our fatal four-way Shattered Tag Team Championship match. We have four incredible teams here trying to become the inaugural champions. Wicked Wolf and John Foxley, Hunter's Paradise. Redole and Daddy Cruel, the filthiest players in the game. Cool Guy and That Guy, Guys Night, and Pacho Man and Top Dog, the A1s since day one. One of these teams is going to become the inaugural Shattered Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely. And, you know, the first ever AWW superstars themselves are in this match. You know, they're the most experienced, so you have to think they have to be the favorites.
They are. I would agree 100%. I would agree, but you can't put anything past the filthiest players in the game. They love to cheat. They'll do anything to win. And obviously, That Guy and Cool Guy, they have a very strong bond, and the same can be said for Hunter's Paradise.
Yes. This is, you know, this could go any way,
I
realistically.
I agree.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Let's see how this starts. That guy able to stay out of damage for...
Pacho Man dropped a fire hydrant on like 4 people's heads.
He knows how to play his part. He knows where to go and where to place his moves. The fire hydrant is a very dangerous move in his arsenal.
And that comes with experience, you know?
We just took a fall there. Wicked Wolf took a fall, and so did Pacho Man, and so did Redole. Top Dog at 46% on 3 stocks still. Someone else just took a fall. I think that was Cool Guy there. John Fox hanging on for his third stock at 182. Still surviving.
Daddy Cruel.
Wicked Wolf losing his second stock. Already down to 1.
Daddy Cruel is very weak off that side. He's got to be very dangerous, very careful over there.
John Fox is finally losing his first stock. Top Dog still hanging on to it. Oh, there goes Daddy Cruel. But Top Dog still at 3 stocks here. As Pacho Man grabs it, finally pops it too high, though. I don't think he catches anyone. All right, he catches a few, and he gets a stock off. He gets 2 right at the last second. Redole, Wicked Wolf, That Guy, all at 1 stock. Top Dog still at 3. Absolutely incredible from Top Dog, who finally takes the first stock. Redole, Wicked Wolf just got eliminated and took one of John Foxley's stocks.
Maybe that was the move.
John
we'll
Fox,
find out.
Hunter's Paradise, and the filthiest players all down to their last stocks. John Fox caught Redole in his final. Redole is still alive. Pacho Man, Top Dog, the A1s at 2 stocks each. Looking very good for those two.
Wicked Wolf. He misses.
Whips his, and there goes John Fox. And things are not looking good. Front's Paradise, but I said the same thing when Young Bigo went out early, and look how far Keisha K took herself.
Very true.
That guy has been eliminated. Cool Guy in the same boat as Wicked Wolf here.
You know, I'm looking at what's going on the field right now, and the A1s look A1.
Yeah, they do. They look in the best position, as Redole is now out too. It is the A1s versus 3 singles. Everyone has lost a partner except for the A1s.
Top Dog is on her final stock. Pacho Man is very close.
It could come down to a fatal four-way singles match. Pacho Man gets taken out with it,
Pacho
guys!
Man.
One member of each team remaining. Top Dog at 17. Daddy Cool 129. Wicked Wolf 130. Cool Guy 79. Top Dog looking the best right now.
Oh.
Ooh, Mike get taken out that close to the stage. I might have to bite my tongue here. Oh,
No,
went
she
the
is
wrong way.
fine.
Top Dog hangs on. And she's going to let her opponents fight on the right side of the stage.
That's a smart veteran strategy of her to use.
Wicked Wolf gets rid of Cool Guy. Guys Night is out of here. There goes Wicked Wolf. And it all comes down to Daddy Cruel. Top Dog who grabs him from across the map. Daddy Cruel trying his heart out to stay in here. Ooh, dodges
She
the
misses.
final.
But Daddy Cruel is still at 190. 197. He's almost at he's at 200. You know, one move and it's over for Daddy Cruel.
But he could also capitalize, grab that final smash and take a win if he go for a spike here even, which he did. There it is! Not even a surprise there. Not even a surprise that your inaugural Shattered Tag Team Champions since day one are the A1s.
And that's
Absolutely.
absolutely no surprise. As we said in the beginning, they were the first AWW superstars.
The first AWW superstars walking away with the first Shattered Tag Team Championships. I'm not surprised at all. I'm very happy, though.
Yes.
These two have been here the longest. Look at that. Both of them 5 stocks apiece, putting in the work. That guy with 2. Cool Guy couldn't even get 1. Daddy Cruel, who was the runner-up here, had 4, and Rodoli had 3. John with 1, and Woof with 3 as well. But you gotta look at the champs. 5 apiece. Working their asses off for those championships. Especially Top Dog. As you can see how early on Pacho Man went out. Absolutely incredible from all 4 teams. Especially for the ones who went the distance on each team. Daddy Cruel, Wicked Woof, that guy, Cool Guy. Cool Guy did worse than his partner, and he was in longer.
Yeah.
And Top Dog, 430, 397 from the tag champs. Not a surprise there. Daddy Cruel with an impressive 530. Wicked Woof with a 462, and Rodoli with 442. Very impressive from the filthiest players in the game, having more damage than the actual winners of the match, as well as Wicked Woof. So they're putting in their work, but the vets, they just knew where to be, when to be, and capitalize.
Absolutely.
So, not surprising at all. Congratulations to the A1s. Wow. Absolutely impressive start to the Shattered Leg, if I do say so myself.
I agree.
Yeah, thank you.
And what's coming next is going to have the crowd,
Absolutely.
even more.
An 8-man tournament to become the inaugural Brawl Bros champion. 8 incredible talents in this tournament.
Absolutely.
We've been talking about him all night leading up to this point. The Mac Truck, Max Mana. Absolutely devastating. He no holds barred, a no disqualification type of guy. He is ruthless.
And, I think he's the favorite in this tournament. But
I'd say so too.
you have to look at other people that are in this tournament.
Absolutely. You don't look any further than the Megastar Storm PK Knight, okay?
Exactly.
This is a man as well who exudes confidence. Like I said before, and I'll keep saying it today, if they are on opposite sides of this bracket, it's going to come down to those two in the final. It has to. Unless we see an insane upset. It's going to be the Mack Truck, and it's going to be the Megastar Storm.
Well, I mean, you also have to think Giga Chad's also in this tournament.
I was just about to get there. The Ultimate Sigma. Giga Chad, obviously, is a Adonis physically and mentally. He's a very focused individual. I agree with you 100%. I could see him walking away with it. And then you can't look past, not as smart, but still physically imposing his Titus Blade. Titus Blade, absolutely impressive. Best friends with Breadcrumb, who will be in the 4-man tournament for the AWW Championship. So we got some impressive hitters, some fan favorites, but only one of them can be the Brawl Bros champion.
That's very true. That's very true.
All right, we'll get the bracket shuffling here, and we will move on to the tournament. Let's Take a look here at the bracket. Titus Blade versus Max Mana. Ali Alter versus PK Knight. Okay. Sasha Swap versus Ella of Duma. And Giga Chad versus Ludicrous Lukey Luke. An impressive bracket. But that means only one of the fan favorites is going to make it to the final. And maybe they come up against each other in the semifinal. If they can both make it out of the first round.
I think it's very possible that that's the outcome.
I do agree. I agree 100%. I'm excited to see that match, to see who really wants it more. Let's get started.
Round 1.
Titus Blade versus Max Mana. Brutality, skill, and just absolute destruction meets a frat bro.
Yeah.
With fire powers.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Titus Blade is an interesting. He's stupid.
Probably pretty cool at parties.
Dumb as all hell, but he is a very chill individual. Having conversations with him is both infuriating and fun. A Mack truck does not stop for anyone. Absolutely demolishing Titus Blade in the early goings of the matchup. Hasn't even been touched by Titus. There it is. And you gotta look, 2 hits. He does 50%. Titus Blade is a jock bro. Very powerful individual. Mack Truck Max Mana now trying to stay away. He doesn't want to feel any more of that wrath, as it does not take much for Titus to take the lead.
Yeah, Titus Blade's one of those people that stays in the college gym.
There it is. Absolutely brutal. Just chased him all the way out there. I don't even think he needed to go out that far. But he wanted to capitalize. He wanted to secure the stop. Titus with his final now. Ooh! Just deleted Mack Truck Max Mana.
I mean, you know, it's as we said, Max Mana will do anything it takes to win.
Absolutely. He already proved it in this match, going all the way out there for the fucking stop. That's deranged shit. He did not need to do all that. Titus Blade getting an impression. And he taunted. Mack Truck Max Mana is not going to take that lightly. He is just gunning it. And he can't. Why y'all got on each side? What do you mean we got on each side? What are you referring to there?
Each side of the bracket, probably.
Oh. What do you mean? Why do we have on each side of the bracket? What the fuck? Hey, he's making that back. Mack Truck Max Mana, obviously the best recovery in AWW. You can't get rid of this guy off the stage.
Very, very true.
Bam! Right in his fucking.
And he survives.
Oh my god, this guy's fuck. His grit is. It's undeniable. It's unmatched. How do you survive something like that?
He has that will to win. He knows he needs to win.
Yeah, I don't like the chances for Titus Blade. I don't even think he gets the second stop. He knows he's not.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised.
All gas, no brakes. He said it earlier. He doesn't slow down. Never slows down.
Never. He knows there's no reason to slow down.
Mack Truck Max Mana moves on to the semifinal. 448-96. God. Titus just needs to go home and have a pint. Just
have him a brewski.
Something. Slam a few kegs. We got the crowd. We got PK Knight and Lukey Luke fans. All right, Ludicrous. I didn't say too much about Ludicrous Lukey Luke, but he is an impressive, very similar to PK Knight.
Very similar.
Let's see how the Megastar Swarm performs against Ali Alter. Ali Alter, a bit of a sleeper. She can be dangerous. She's very strong. Not too skilled, but, you know, too many of the big power hits could take PK Knight out early. They're right in that tap. Good board.
But as we've seen in these tournaments already, Braun does not usually beat Brain.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
And PK Knight is very smart staying out of the way of Ali Alter.
Ali hasn't even touched him yet. And PK Knight is just capitalizing on that. Does she even want to win? There it is. Finally, look at that, 24 off of one hit. She's very strong. If she threw out more attacks, she'd probably be already halfway through PK Knight. But PK Knight, very confident, very skilled at dodging all of her attack attempts. And her dodge attempt easily takes a stock. 24% on his third stock still. There's 40. Yeah, again, very powerful woman. With very confusing personalities. Gee, very terrifying. Switches on a dime. The bipolarness in this woman is. Yeah, he dodged that easy.
There's no doubt that Ali Alter could win. but she has to be able to hit PK Knight first.
And she switches to her more quick and agile side here. Still not throwing any attacks.
Yeah, I can see how that's very freaky.
Yeah. PK Knight not slowing down, much like his contemporary Max Mana. These two very confident. PK Knight just demolishing Ali Alter here. And here comes the Mega Star Storm. I knew it. He's confident. He could have held on to it. He could have took the stock another way, but he doesn't even want to give her the chance to make a comeback there. I understand 100%. When you're this far ahead, you don't really have much to lose, especially if your opponent's not even throwing attacks at you.
Very true. And it's very confusing why she's not throwing attacks.
Maybe she doesn't want it that bad. I don't know what to tell you. She wanted it bad enough to qualify.
Yeah, very true.
Or maybe that was just one side of her that did, and maybe the other side did. I couldn't tell you. I don't know why she's not trying.
It's a whole debacle.
Pops up. She does get the stock
So
here.
we won't see our second injury.
Yeah, thank God. She definitely maybe doesn't want to win the championship, but she doesn't want to get hurt either, which is good.
Very good, very good.
PK Knight just staying on top. No pause. He looks to finish this right here with the snipe. Oh, I thought he was about to go. I thought he was about to go for something crazy there. Holy shit!
360.
Ali Alter finally throwing out some attacks here. And it slows down again now as PK Knight just wins. Oh, alright. Okay. Alright, PK Knight advances. He will face Max Mana. Just like we thought it would come down to. So that match will be good. That one, impressive on PK Knight's point of view, but for Ali Alter, oh my god, good lord. Just look at that. I don't even need to say anything. Just look at it. Alright, let's move on. That was embarrassing. And you gotta think, since Titus Blade gave up a bit more fight against Max Mana, does PK Knight go into that match a little bit fresher?
I do believe so, I think.
Now we have Sasha Swat versus Ella of Dumas.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see how this one goes. And look, Ali's sister already showing more determination and more drive.
Not a lot.
I mean, she's not as strong as Ali. That's what that is. But she is trying. But Ella, you gotta hit her hard. You gotta keep hitting her. Ella will just keep on healing, and she just no way. Holy shit. Ella of Dumas.
This wasn't even someone we talked about before.
No. I wasn't expecting much out of her, but she's just. Oh my god, how she getting juggled? This is an insane matchup right now. What is going on? They're trading being dominant. That is wrong.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. But Ella, she keeps on healing. You gotta keep hitting her. You gotta keep hitting her hard. You cannot stop. Ella able to capitalize with the parasol. Magic sparkly fingers everywhere. And you gotta wonder when there's she is royalty. She's very demure, but sometimes she likes to throw it back to get a stock off. There it was right there. She went for it.
You know, she's just a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A woman.
Yeah. So even as a Duchess, you know, she likes to have fun sometimes.
Probably not good for her family. I don't think.
You don't got it.
Takes a second. Oh god. Oh good lord. Oh good lord.
Oh no.
Sasha, you gotta be like your sister. Maybe you don't want the championship, but you do not want to get injured. There it is. God damn! Switches to her brutal side for that one.
Sasha's putting a little gas on now, but
Ella's still just knocking her back down, making sure she stays right where she was, in the dominant position. Pause again. Ella's looking to finish this. I can feel it. Smacks the taste right out of her mouth. Sasha doesn't stand a chance now. Ella is cooking.
There it is.
Right to sleep. Drop down, eat a peach, have a fucking night. Boom! There she goes, throwing it back. Sasha able to recover a little bit there.
Not too much though. She's still very much one shot.
Yeah, I agree. Ella playing it safe for some reason. She's comfortably in the lead here. Oh, maybe she was recovering. Maybe that's what that was. And it's gonna work because this final's not gonna do jack shit. Yeah, she just ate that. Whatever. Who cares?
Now she needs to get that killer instinct and finish this.
Sasha's still getting breathe on it. Oh, no. I guess not. There. Okay. Alright, that was lame. Lame finish.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ella. You move on to some bonus.
Yeah.
Almost put me to sleep on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, go back. Let's go back. Let's take a look at that time. Couldn't last just one more second.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't last just one more second for
One more second.
for the homie Stone Cold. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's see. 225, 370. Yeah, Ella. Let's see how much you recovered. You gotta want it more than that. You gotta stay on top of her. That's a lot of damage recovered there.
Yes, that is.
Yeah. All right, I guess the sisters really didn't want it like that. Hey, Giga Chad and Lukey Luke. This should be a good match.
Yes.
Clashing of styles here.
It should wake everybody up.
Yeah, I would very much appreciate that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see. Going right for each other's throats, right out the gate. This is what I love to see. This is action. Recovering, nice, very smart, getting his breathing techniques in, but Lukey Luke's still kicking the shit out of him. He doesn't care.
But if there's one thing you gotta worry about Giga Chad, he can be very patient. You think that form just comes together overnight?
I agree. He is probably the best at capitalizing when your opponent least suspects it.
Absolutely.
Don't land on him. You gotta remember, Lukey Luke has that one move, the upward sparkles. If you try to land on Lukey Luke, it usually doesn't end well for the opponent. So you gotta be careful. Even if you are as confident as Giga Chad, you cannot land on Lukey Luke. He's ludicrous.
Very ludicrous.
Yeah. Ooh, I guess you can't land on Giga Chad either. Taking a page right out of his opponent's book there.
And he's recovering just slightly, but that could go a long way.
Now, Lukey Luke has his finish, but that doesn't mean shit.
Because he hit it the wrong way.
Oh!
Whoa.
There it is. Hey! Lukey Luke finally using it competently. Maybe it's because the championship's on the line. He knows it's at stake. That Giga Chad never really whiffing his final here.
If he even pops it.
He's patient. He's looking for that opportunity.
Absolutely, I agree.
And I take it back. You whiffed it. Alright. Oh!
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Maybe it was Giga Chad, I don't need this.
Yeah. I mean, he is confident. It wouldn't surprise me if he said, you know what, I don't really need my final. I'm doing pretty well here against Lukey Luke. Even if he gets his final, it's not going to do anything, even though it did the first time. It actually took my spot. But I can understand the confidence. If I was the Ultimate Sigma, I would also be very confident myself.
Exactly.
And feeling himself a little bit here.
Giga Chad, he's a full-grown adult. This is just a kid. There's no way he's taking him seriously.
Yeah, I would agree. Big fire blast. Lukey Luke slipped up a little bit there, but he recovers very quickly. There it is! You don't land on Lukey Luke! I told you!
You have to be ludicrous.
Alright, here
to land on
comes
Lukey
this
Luke.
fucking... A couple are coming back. Able to dodge him perfectly.
It's just that patience.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. What's happening? Wait, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Pop it. Yeah, you're gonna need that one. He got a little bit nervous there. I don't blame him. There it is.
There it is.
He let Lukey Luke get a little bit too much on that last stock, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna need this final.
It did get a little too close. at the end there.
Congratulations, Giga Chad. He moves on to the semifinals. Let's take a look at the damage. 365, one for every day of the year to 322. Very even, very close.
That's also how many days Giga Chad's in the gym.
Yeah. Not a single day off. Even when the gym's shut down on like Thanksgiving and Christmas, you'll find him there.
You'll find him there. Yeah.
Or maybe he has a home gym.
Yeah, I think so. When you're that.
Well, he doesn't. He probably doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving because he doesn't eat human food.
He doesn't eat human food. Yeah. He doesn't eat.
Strictly Soylent.
Strictly Soylent.
A strict Soylent-based diet. All right, we're moving on to a dream match. Mack Truck Max Mana versus the Mega Star Storm PK Knight. I feel bad for anyone missing this match.
Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this could be match of the tournament. Match of the night so far.
Very bold. Let's see if they can live up to your expectations. I don't think that they won't. They're very impressive. Both very impressive, but very driven, and they know what's on the line here.
Yes, indeed.
1, go!
Both calculated, feeling each other out. I don't know what PK Knight's doing out there. You're never going to win the outside game with Mack Truck Max Mana, as he's going to make it back every time. God damn! And he's coming back. PK Knight tried to spike him. I don't know how effective that would have been if he got it. PK Knight very confident right now. He's in the lead. Looking to take the stock maybe. 101 to 45. Mack Truck not doing too well right now. Maybe looking now to that the shifts the tide. The tide will shift.
Yeah, we got it. It's okay.
PK Knight still hanging on there. That's very impressive. Ooh, dodging right out of the way of that attack. Mack Truck Max Mana just throwing caution to the wind. His magic's coming right out of him. It's PK Knight. Ooh. Now they're both over 100.
You gotta think. There's not a lot of people that Max Mana goes against that move and dives like PK Knight has the ability to do.
He matches them very well. They're both very floaty competitors as Mack Truck Max Mana takes the first stop. Oh, and PK Knight looking to capitalize. Doesn't quite get it. Mack Truck able to hold on. Here comes the Mega Star Storm.
And he hits.
Took with one.
And now Max Mana's super is gone.
Yeah, but it is closer than PK Knight's is. PK Knight needs to put on more damage than he takes here. And he looks to do exactly that. Might take him off the top here. PK Knight cooking.
PK Knight, he got something to prove to everybody tonight.
Uh-oh. Here comes the... Dodging right out of the way is PK Knight! But Mack Truck, Max Mana... God damn! He fucking kicked him out of nowhere! Kicked him right in the fucking jaw!
When it comes down to like this,
Oh, look at that! Strategically body blocking PK Knight! Very smart! A sacrifice play and it pays off. Can he do it again here?
No, that's something you can't do to Max Mana.
No, he'll make it back. And now Mack Truck Max Mana very confident as he's taking the lead. I mean, it is even. There we go. Now he really took the lead. PK not gonna take it. Line down. The Mega Star Storm! We might see the end right here. Can Mack Truck dodge these? There it is! PK Knight!
Okay.
Advances to the finals.
It was a really good match.
Woo. Here we say the crowd said, yeah, it was a very nasty PK spear. Almost went straight through Max Mana at the early goings there.
Very true.
264 to 406 PK Knight, showing why he's my fan favorite. I'm not even going to be afraid to mark out for PK Knight. That's the Mega Star Storm.
And congratulations, PK Knight.
Yeah, congratulations on making it to the finals, but can't take anything from the Mack Truck.
Absolutely.
Very impressive competitor. As we move on to very different sides of the spectrum here. A very macho physique man and a very royal, very delicate, but not weak.
Yes,
woman.
of course, yes. Never confuse the
Very,
two.
very interesting matchup. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome chance for that last match. Yeah, I agree.
I also
Maybe match of the night so far. I'd say so far it is. I don't know. I can't speak for the rest of
I
the
don't know
card.
if it'll end. We got some we got some competitors coming
We
up.
got some stuff lined up. All right, let's see how Giga Chad handles. Obviously, doing much better than Sasha Swap did, staying right on top of Ella Dumas. Pause again, but he is dominating. Pause again.
I mean, maybe he wants.
Maybe.
But we're not.
God damn!
You know, Giga Chad, he's not afraid. Man, woman, cat, dog.
He
He's a
doesn't
competitor.
discriminate. He knows his worth though, and he says, if I'm gonna hit on any woman right now, it's gonna be actual royalty, because he knows he can bag it.
Yeah, for real.
But here's the another interesting thing about this matchup. Both competitors heal themselves. Wow, I feel like if he didn't eat that peach, it would have been game over. But yeah, both competitors have the ability to heal themselves mid-match. Giga Chad a little bit stronger than Ella Dumas, and obviously more aggressive as he just keeps gunning for her. He has his final ready. Makes it back, yes he does.
Giga Chad doesn't like to hesitate. He also doesn't like to waste time, because this time he could be in the gym.
Yeah, absolutely. He wants to get this over as quickly as possible. He takes a nice second to breathe, heal. Here comes the final, and he doesn't
He
catch her.
misses
She
it.
does, but the big one! She forgot about the big one! Giga Chad still on 3 stocks. Ella Dumas, I mean 111, but you still gotta go for it.
It's looking a little dangerous for Ella Dumas,
I would agree 100%. She better take this stock.
but I wouldn't.
There it is.
I wouldn't be too worried about it.
I mean, he was at 111, but this,
Yeah.
it seems to have been like a tonal shift here, because Ella Dumas was first fighting someone who seemed to be afraid to hit her, and now she's being very, passive in this matchup against, an absolute Adonis, the ultimate Sigma that is Giga Chad.
And it could come down ultimately to
Karate chop.
her knowing how hard he hits, so she kind of has to play defensively.
That is the second time he has blasted her full frontal face with the sunbeam. No pause.
If she gets these peaches,
Throwing it back, and
It'll
she
be
does
good
get
for
the
her.
peaches. Get the third. Yep, she gets all 3. Yeah, it didn't matter. Holy shit. She healed herself completely down to 50, and it didn't matter to Giga Chad. He didn't give a fuck. He said, oh, that's cute. I'll just kill you anyway.
but as I said in the beginning, you can't count Giga Chad out.
He's the ultimate Sigma for a reason.
Yes, of course.
All right, let's take a look here. 223, 202 to 482.
Oh.
Yeah, Giga Chad wasn't taking it easy. He doesn't take it easy on anyone. He doesn't discriminate
He doesn't
in
discriminate.
love, and he does not discriminate in combat.
Absolutely not.
All right, and here we are at the final 2 peak male role models. PK Knight versus Giga Chad. Don't know if I'll get a little bit of heat from PK Knight for that one, but this is exciting. This is going to be a great matchup to become the inaugural Brawl Bros champion.
And either way this goes, this is a great champion to start off.
Absolutely. I would not be mad at either of these people representing my brand.
Three, two, one, go!
All right, Giga Chad staying right on top, once again dominating PK Knight in early goings. But now PK Knight answering back. He's not going to take it lying down. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. PK Knight staying right where he needs to be. He gets the stop with the side off the top.
Coming into this, PK Knight, I'm not in the same physical form as you.
No.
But I have mental,
Yeah.
I'm mentally.
He's... Do you see what I see? Drop kicked him down, drop kicked him out. Giga Chad, he says, you're confident, but you're still not physically prepared like I am. Look at my body, look at your body. You look like a peanut. And if he says that's ridiculous. Because he's about to take another stop. Look at the dodging ability of Giga Chad! What the fuck? Damn! God damn!
PK Knight!
PK Knight! What an impressive back and forth sequence from both of them. Completely dodging the Megastar Storm. And PK Knight says, that's cool. Get spiked anyway, dickhead.
PK Knight is not playing around. He knows what's on the line. He knows what's at stake, and he knows he wants to win.
Emphatically! PK Knight is your inaugural Brawl Bros champion! Owens with confidence, making it look easy against the Ultimate Sigma.
Can we say we're surprised?
No!
Not at all.
Can I say that I am happy? Yes! I'm marking out for PK Knight. I am very glad that this is my first ever Brawl Bros champion. I'm lightheaded.
Yeah.
I'm very lightheaded. I need to take a second. I need to take a second. Wow.
What a tournament.
Wow.
Well, kind of. There's a little bit of the tournament.
There was one match that was dog shit.
But that emphatic win from PK Knight.
Absolutely insane. With dominance.
Showing why he's the megastar.
The megastar.
Storm.
Oh, you can't see this, but it's 339, 162. He beat the fucking dog piss out of the Ultimate Sigma. He made it look easy. He said, I don't give a fuck if you call yourself the Ultimate Sigma. Bitch. I am the Megastar Storm. And now, everyone knows whose game this is. With everybody saying, PK Knight. Okay?
You know, and
Love to see it.
he had to have won in that final match with confidence, you know. He beat Ali Alter. Then had to fight Max Mana.
That one I'll give you, yeah. Ali Alter.
You know, he won that one. But he still had to go through a competitor.
Yeah, Mac Truck, Max Mana.
Yes.
What a competitor to go through.
Exactly. And he made it. You know, he's a little wounded, but he knows that he can't lay down and let Giga Chad win.
No, we cannot. Alright. And the final match in the Shattered Leg is the 4-man tournament for the AWW Championship. 4 competitors who know each other very well. There's actually a lot of history within this tournament. It's actually impressive how well this coincidence has come about that these 4 are in this tournament against one another.
Absolutely. I mean, we got, you know,
It
4.
died. Tech problems. Go into this room over here on top of the small wooden TV. Get the red one, the pink. It's a right. You got to get the right one, like the right side one, but it's not the green one. All right, my apologies. Go ahead. What were you saying?
You know, we got the smartest amiibo
In the world.
In the world.
Burb is in this tournament, and so is his best friend, the Prince of Thrip, Breadcrumb. But so is Burb's greatest rival to this point, the Amiibo Nightmare, Clody Rhodes, and the black horse of it all,
Definitely.
the Titanium Cranium, Forehead, all 4 competitors here.
You know, I would definitely say that, you know, out of all the competitors, Forehead is the underdog.
Yeah, I would say so too. And he's also the one that is, you know, as far away from the drama as possible. Obviously, best friends, and one of the best friends is rival. And then Forehead is just here. He's looking to make a name for himself.
Absolutely. You know, there's so much history, and there's going to be so much, you know, tension in this tournament, and then Forehead's just unbothered. So
Yeah.
you got to think, will that go into it? Like, will that...
That's an interesting. Obviously, Clody and Burb, if they come up against each other, that match speaks for itself. But maybe if they face the other 2 competitors, in the back of their mind,
Make sure that does not go on the camera, by the way.
the pressure. That's a funny story. I don't know if you watched. I don't know if you watched Stake Your Claim.
It was on there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dice Excalibur was pretending to be from New York, or he was his cousin. I don't know, but he had this fucking gun. What was I saying? In the back of their mind,
Yeah.
will Burb and Cody Rhodes have clouding in their judgment during their matches if they face Forehead and Breadcrumb?
Or maybe they're anticipating fighting each other, so they're thinking about that instead of their
Absolutely,
matches.
Yep, and it could cost them. As we shuffle the bracket here, let's see. This one.
Oh.
And it's just as we... Whoa! Whoa! The best friends, Burb and Breadcrumb, have to face each other in the first match. You know what? It's added insult to injury now. Because not only does Burb have to think, will I be facing Cody in the final. He has to think, even before that, I have to beat my best friend. How am I? This man knows me. You know, he knows all of my moves. He knows all of my techniques, and I know all of his.
Absolutely.
But then on top of that, there's the drama of this is how can I do this to my best friend? How can I potentially sidestep and get him off stage like he did to Cody? There's so much drama in this first match. Even if he does overcome Breadcrumb, then he has to deal with his rival. If Cody can beat Forehead. I just saw what the audience is saying. I don't know if this is in support of Forehead or mocking him. Alright. This is the tournament for the AWW Championship. Let's jump right into the first match. Burb versus Breadcrumb.
Now, we just had match of the night last tournament, but this has potential.
Absolutely. There's a lot of potential in all of these matches to overcome what we saw with Max Man and PK Knight. Burb starting out aggressively here. He knows. Breadcrumb can heal. I need to get in and I need to stay on top to build that damage before he heals. With Breadcrumb, he knows that's just going to be his idea. And guess who's the better up-close fighter? Breadcrumb. So he's looking forward to Burb getting in close here.
Absolutely. But you got to think, Burb is the smartest amiibo.
Yeah. So even though he knows my strategy, there's always going to be something in the back of Burb's mind, but he just cannot get the best on the ledge here. That's there, the poke. Very confident in Burb. Ooh, and Breadcrumb chops him back down. Very, gross. Excuse me. Does he get the, no, Breadcrumb is very tough. He's going to survive that. These two are throwing everything they have at each other.
You know, best friends usually, when they have to fight, they don't want to hold back.
No, absolutely not.
And especially these two.
There it is. Whew. Burb looking to maybe cuff off stage. Ooh, big damage. Decent damage. Breadcrumb knows if he can, Burb knows if he can get Breadcrumb off stage, it's a guaranteed stock the way that Burb plays. Ooh, wow. But Breadcrumb, maybe he knew that. Oh, there. Nice strike by Burb.
But even on the second stock, Burb's at 44.
Oh, he was at 44. Now he's 60. Pops his final, has a astral clone of Breadcrumb to beat him up. That is absolutely devastating. But again, it goes to testament of their friendship. He sees Breadcrumb as his strongest component. So
absolutely,
you gotta feel that even though he just got attacked by a clone of himself, he feels a little proud.
Yes,
in himself and his friendship with Burb. But it's not gonna stop him from beating the piss out of his best friend. He wants that championship, and of course he does. It's the most illustrious title in AWW. But Breadcrumb knows that too, and he does it! I told you earlier, and Burb is feeling it with an emphatic ass dance. If you get him off stage, he's not gonna make it back, and Burb knows that. Nice
and
dodge!
He dodges.
There's the fire. There's a sword strike. He's feeling himself. Getting to the Shia Kazing. No? He went for the cup and didn't get it. Burb able to hang on here. He needs that lightning bolt. He needs to hit the Shia Kazing now. He needs to capitalize because Breadcrumb is not going to stay passive for long. There it is! The smartest amiibo in the world overcomes his brawny best friend to capitalize and advance to the finals. An excellent match, I would not say.
And the shifts tied once again.
Look at this asshole. Can't give me a break. I corrected myself.
Eric missed off. What did I miss? Because I come into the building, I walk through the lobby, and what do I see but Giga Chad crying into his Soylent? Burb is out here whooping absolute ass, and I hear that we might have a part 3 to the Burb Clody storyline.
You missed a lot. You missed a lot, actually.
I'm out scouting talent down south, just looking at what we might have for prospects, and little I know, I'm missing the event of the goddamn century over here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your replacement's doing pretty good. I didn't have faith in the kid at first. X Beamstar, me, Dice Excalibur, formerly.
Wait a second. Cal-X Beamstar?
Yeah.
The YouTube personality, the Instagram personality, the rap personality.
Dude,
yes.
I was number 158 on your mail opening video. The big, like, knitted sweater with the I Love Beamstar on it? That was me! Dude, great. It's so nice to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, of course.
But hey, what? You what?
He said he cherishes it.
Oh, he loved it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I
I wear
made
it on
it
my-
out of my hair.
I put it on my pillow to this day. That's what I said.
Oh, man, I knew you were that kind. I knew you were a stand-up guy. But hey, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And
You
I
know
was
what?
wondering
Yeah, of
if, you
course.
know,
Cal, please, I would love for you to join us. Just scoot over, let
Yeah,
Dice
just scoot on in,
I
let
would hate to kick you out. You've been doing great tonight. All right, everyone, welcome Dice Excalibur.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Now jump on his ass for being late.
Sorry.
I love beat.
Star is crazy.
All right, let's take a look at the results here. Not only did he put up an excellent match, I wouldn't say match of the night so far.
No,
Still
no,
not
of
better
course
than
not.
Mack Truck versus the Megastar Storm. But not only did he put on an amazing match with his best friend, he did it in the best way possible. 316 damage, representing Stone Cold Steve Austin. Absolutely excellent.
Of course.
Absolutely excellent. Did it die? Oh fuck, we're out of live Joy-Cons.
Uh-oh.
392 from Burb. Absolutely impressive matchup. They both wanted it, but Burb wanted it more. And you gotta wonder if he wanted it so badly, because I see an opportunity to not only become the first ever AWW champion, but I can deny Cody Rhodes of that opportunity if Forehead doesn't do it first.
I'm just so excited to see this matchup. You know, once Clody got out of the ring last time he had to go up against Berg, he was a ball of seething fire. And I mean, you can see him letting a little bit of his steam out on Forehead here in the ring as the,
God damn! Forehead not gonna
as the
take it
Amiibo
lying down.
Nightmare just absolutely establishes himself in this
anime
match.
battle, they both traded
Key blasts.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think. Maybe, Cody now knows he goes against Burberry.
In Cody's ringside weakness showing itself once again as he is spiked to oblivion by the titanium cranium known as Forehead. It is unfortunate to see. You really wish he would have gotten his footing in the match after you just repeatedly see him lose on the sides, and it just makes you think, is this going to be a foreshadowing to what we see in Burb's matchup with him, if Cody can even manage to scrape forward in this match.
Big back strike. And now he's very close to his final. He has the
Oh my god! Oh my god! Forehead just absolutely exploiting the ringside weakness of the Amiibo Nightmare. It is honestly devastating to see. We might have a contender for the smartest Amiibo in the world at this point, as he is just completely denying Cody the ability to get himself back into the center of the ring. It is almost written in stone that if he gets off the side again, it might be over, Eric.
I agree 100%. And we're looking at it!
Oh my god! Oh my god! The Amiibo Nightmare once again bested by his own lack of solid footing as the titanium cranium Forehead looses him up on those side ropes and sends him to oblivion. It is absolutely what you do not want to see, as the storyline of the Cody Rhodes Burb grudge is unfortunately put on halt.
Well,
Wow.
we were talking about it before the match. Cody knew he was gonna go against Burb, so that had to have been in
I
the back of his head.
guarantee you it was in his head, because how does he 3 times in a row lose to falling off of the stage. It undoubtedly in the back of his mind, that entire matchup. And Forehead may not have known that, but he at least knew, watching the history between Burb and Clody, the weakness of Clody, so he knew to exploit it, but maybe he didn't know that the mental game within that is that Clody was doubting himself every time he fucking fell off that stage.
Every single time. You could almost see it on his face. He stutter-stepped, he froze, deer in headlights. As soon as his feet got to the side of the ring, it's almost like all he could think about was Burb and how embarrassed he was multiple times, but that is what ended up putting him in the same situation Burb has put him in so many times.
And here's what I have to say before we move on. No matter who wins between Forehead and Burb, they better watch their fucking back because the Amiibo Nightmare is going to come back. He is going to strike when they least expect it. He's going to want that AWW Championship, not just because of it being a prestigious title, but because of who's holding it. The 2 men who exploited his weakness time and time again. 90 seconds it took Forehead to beat the Amiibo Nightmare. 249 to 201. And you see the power play. Cody did more. But it doesn't matter because Forehead knew what he had to do to beat him.
90 seconds is not a lot of time, Eric, but I will harken back to the 46 to 48 seconds it took Burb to outsmart the Amiibo Nightmare. It almost makes you wonder, you were saying that Forehead didn't really know about the weaknesses to exploit in this match, but he did know who was standing on the other end of this tournament's bracket, and it was the smartest Amiibo in the world, who has shown time and time again it only takes him under a minute to put the Amiibo Nightmare in his place. Forehead came out here showing that if he gets his spot at the end of this bracket, he is not to be taken lightly.
Absolutely.
He can put the Amiibo Nightmare in his place just as easily as Burb could.
Absolutely, and he did. He did exactly that. I don't know what is in the mind of Forehead because I'm not fucking that piece of shit scumbag tater tot, but I know that he is going into this match with the utmost confidence, but he has to stay cautious. It's not like Burb just waltzed in here. He did the same exact thing that he just did in his match. He took a much stronger opponent and pushed him off the stage, and now he's going into a match where he's going against a man who physically is probably weaker than himself. Forehead obviously has the physical advantage here going up against Burb. So you got to wonder, is he going to try to push me off stage like this?
Or are we possibly going to see a complete change in the dichotomy of Burb's moveset? Because he knows, he does know, this is the smartest Amiibo on the planet we're talking about. He knows he's going into a match with somebody who's also a sideliner, somebody who knows the ring sides and how to keep somebody from getting back on stage. So we might see Burb for the first time in a while working the center of the ring.
All right, let's find out.
Let's
exactly
find out
what happens. The winner of this match will become the first ever AWW champion.
And it's looking like it is definitely going to be a nail-biter of a match between these two as they start off strong. Burb coming in, getting a 19 as Forehead takes 2 to get a 21% off on him as they are dancing around each other. Ooh, Forehead is swinging hard. Oh my god! But Burb swings back harder, evening out the playing field. And there it is, the sideways play as they get to the side of the ring. And Burb does a surprising tactic, whacking Forehead back to the center of the stage. You have to wonder if it was because he was worried if they spent too much time over there, if that might be the end of it. Oh, Forehead not allowing Burb to get anything over on him when it comes to sidelining. Throwing him off the stage, he's trying to return the favor right now, but Burb is just on top of it.
Oh, with the Shia Kazing, that would have been a big power play. Yeah, and you gotta wonder, he threw him back in. Maybe you were right. Maybe he knows I need a different strategy. I'm not gonna be able to get rid of this guy the same way I got rid of Cody and Breadcrumb. So I need to outpower him, and he's doing pretty well. Obviously has the lead right now. Might get the stop right there!
Oh, there we go from the center of the ring too, and you can.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Forehead!
What the fuck?
Definitely getting a little bit emotional on that one as he just completely. Oh my God!
Best Amiibo in the world!
Burb with an absolute swerve.
You know, Burb has to play different in this. We've all, said it. You see it. But he's playing differently and still using his brain.
Absolutely. A different play, but he's still smart enough to dodge the final, and he capitalized with his own, but Forehead staying right on top. It is crazy how even these two are right now.
As Burb is still holding the center of that ring like an absolute genius. He knows he cannot risk it.
Oh my God!
Stock, the smartest Amiibo in the world is playing his cards like a goddamn card shark at the table right now. He is not going to hit anything less than 21.
Right now, Burb needs to focus on dodging everything he can and putting as much damage on Forehead before he pops this ult. He is still a stock ahead, so he needs to good! He does! He's got him 54! Can he
Oh!
No! Forehead gets it. That's going to be the stock. But 54 damage going into the final is not bad at all. And he used his final. Look how close Burb is to his. Burb is very comfortable right now.
Burb taking all caution in the wind as he just goes in a flying flurry of blows straight at Forehead. Once again wondering
my God,
as he
that
tries
is
to
40.
bait him to the middle of the ring. Ooh, with the big uppercut. Ooh,
And
another
again.
one. Burb might the smartest amiibo in the world finishes his story. Still the smartest amiibo in the damn world, and also the AWW inaugural champion.
Yes! You let the fucking see it, baby! He is an absolute genius. These two have gone into this match both with big brain plays and big power going into it, but they still went toe-to-toe. It was insane how even these two are. It's insane that their paths to the AWW Championship mirror each other, both going up against physically superior opponents, fighting them off stage, using it a weakness that they both know that they can exploit, and then going into each other knowing, I can't do the same thing to this guy. He knows that play. I need to adapt. But when it comes down to the adaptation of a mental gameplay, you will never get past the smartest amiibo in the world.
Exactly, and we called it. We almost called it to a T as we saw Burb completely abandon every technique he had for the sideline of the ring, just completely focusing and baiting to the center of the ring, getting Forehead to slightly miss these opportunities, swerving his ultimate on the first one, forcing him to look for that opportunity for the second one, placing it as Burb comes down, not being able to land on his feet, and then immediately returning upon the impact. It is insane to see the level of mental fortitude in this fighter.
I wanted to save that one.
Oh,
Damn.
That might have been match of the night.
I was just about to say that to you as well. I think that's match of the no disrespect to the inaugural Brawl Bros champion, but that was for the World Championship, and it was absolutely neck and neck. They put everything on the line. They just sold the damn show.
We gotta fly, Burb, fly, fly, Burb, fly, and fly.
All right.
I wanted to save
But-
that, dude.
With that being said, Forehead's nothing to sneeze at.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
absolutely not. And we do not want any of the praise we give to Burb to come across as degradation to Forehead's fortitude in
Yes.
that match.
Absolutely. And like I said, before the match even went on, Burb, now as the champion, has to watch his back, because not only does he have Cody Rhodes, his biggest rival, looking at him, he now has maybe potentially a new rival, or at least someone who has a little bit more respect for him, but still a rival nonetheless, in Forehead. And on top of that, his best friend, who he beat to get there, he has three potential matchups coming for his championship.
And you know, in the victory screen with Burb, we saw Breadcrumb.
The breadcrumb.
He was there
I think it's an
celebrating.
astral projection, yeah, or maybe it was the real. I don't know.
I mean, we don't
he threw out
know.
an astral projection in the middle of his match with Breadcrumb, and I'm like, well,
true.
what the fuck is happening? So
You
it
know,
could've
at the
been
end of the
him.
day, it could have been Breadcrumb
Yeah,
himself,
absolutely.
because who else would you want to see take that championship than
Absolutely,
someone that you're
absolutely.
confident you could take the championship from? And, you know, Breadcrumb might not be thinking that way, but he might be also, because he's a smart guy. He's not the smartest, but he knows that he's holding that championship. If there's anybody who might have the first shot at trying to take it from
Be
him,
the best friend.
it's his best
Yeah,
friend.
absolutely. Why would he not? I mean, they're the best friends. He says, you know what? I respect you as a competitor. We had an excellent match. They said it wasn't match of the night. I say we go again, and we get the best damn match of the night.
Yep, and whoever retains at the end of the day, whether I take your belt or you keep your belt, we're still the best friends in this business.
Absolutely. That was an amazing leg. No fucking, wonder that it was shattered. I mean, do I know what I'm doing, or do I know what I'm doing?
You know, Eric, I don't agree with a lot of the things you do in this business, but I do know you know how to put on a show. You know how to
Absolutely,
schedule
thank
some
you.
matches.
So we are gonna go on a brief intermission now. Stay tuned, because we have the main event leg, the golden leg of crowning achievement.
Definitely not going to win to miss the main event.
Absolutely. There we go. We lost a lot of viewers, but we're back from the intermission.
Sure.
Absolutely incredible leg from FAS and Shattered both. I'm very excited for the golden leg as we still have 3 championships to not give out. 3 championships being contended for the Golden Tag Team Championship, the Wii Universal Championship, and the Ultimate World Championship. Wow, what a card thus far. We have seen an injury. Fuck. We have seen some upsets. We have seen some expected outcomes.
Yes.
But everything has been absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
It's been a crowd. I mean, I've only been here for a few matches, and the shit I've seen so far has completely blown our other shows out of the water.
Absolutely.
Our competitors out here tonight have really come out here to not only put on a show, but to show out.
Absolutely. You know, and the show's not over. Yeah.
Oh, not by a long shot. We still have an entire third leg with the whole, golden?
Yes.
Correct?
Yep,
The
golden.
golden side of the card. Starting off with a tag team tournament, which
Tag Team Fatal 4-Way.
Tag Team Fatal 4-Way, my apologies. Which in and of itself is something to behold in any regards. But when it comes to our 4-way tag team tournament, it is absolutely exhilarating to see the lineup we have here today.
All right, so let's take a look.
Let's take a look as we have up first Dino Bastard and Chili Hog representing Rolling Around,
Yes, sir.
sponsored by the Chili Hog Hot Dog Company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
of course.
Then we have representing Dominant by Design is Loose Hassel and Ben Tover. You want to take this one?
We know that
Alex
Beamstar, if
Go
I
ahead, brother.
So look, I said it in the beginning, but you know, we got Swisher P and P Sipper representing P Generation X.
Yeah, baby! Oh man, it's just such an honor to hear you say it in person,
Yeah,
man.
I was excited.
But not to be rattled out with any less enthusiasm than the other tag teams we've rattled on about so far is Electrifying, represented by Lucha Chul and Pachico, the father-son duo, much like P Generation X, with the little bit of caliente spice.
Absolutely.
All right. One of these teams will walk away with the Golden Tag Team Championships and cement their place in history.
We are excited. I personally have a lot of love for the Chili Hog Hot Dog Company.
So I've heard.
But you know, hey, and my cousin, bigger fan than me.
Oh,
So,
good Lord. I'm shutting that shit down now. Let's get right into the matchup.
Go!
All right, gonna be hectic in the early goings here, but I like the last 2 Fatal 4-Way tag matches. Once it whittles down, it becomes absolutely crazy.
Lucha Chu and Pachico trying to stay together as P Generation X gets between them, trying to drive the father-son duo away from each other, knowing that their tag team moves are what gives them such a high-up advantage.
And Luchachu is already taking a stop.
Ooh, and Pachico following right behind his
Swisher
father.
P,
Swisher
actually.
P.
Oh, that was Swisher P. Oh, my bad.
I
my
hate
bad.
to see it.
Ooh, as Loose Hassel and Chili Hog are on the higher end of the percentage. Chili Hog just absolutely holding the hell on, though. Ooh!
Hey, look who meets him!
Loose Hassel just absolutely
Dino
handling
Bastard.
business.
Dino Bastard came out of nowhere. He really is a bastard.
Dino Bastard, you know, they might not be one of the more established tag teams in terms of knowing each other for as long, but Dino Bastard is a loyal tag team partner. He's not going to sit there and watch Chili Hog handle everything on his own. He's going to get involved.
Chili Hog and Pachico are holding on to that third spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always Dino Bastard.
Is that the, 2 of the smallest competitors in this entire match? But there goes Ben once again.
Oh my god. Chili Hog
And there goes
absolutely
Swisher P again.
dribbling the side of the ring as he does a down... Ooh.
I just noticed that both members of Rolling Round have 3 stops.
Yes, they do.
Like I was saying, the Chili Hog Hot Dog Company, they're not to be messed with. And Rolling Around, they're what represents them at the end of the day. And
Loose Hassel's fine.
oh my god, Loose Hassel just taking a absolute pounding from...
That's going to be it for Dino Bastard there, too.
Yeah, I was getting there. Ooh!
But Chili Hog and Pachico still on 3 stops. Never mind, just Chili Hog. Never mind, nobody's on 3 stocks.
Never mind, as Chili Hog
Lusasso.
finally gives up that first stock. Luchachu's not exactly looking the best. Oh, Pacheco
Didn't even see it coming.
caught in the ex machina that is Lusasso's ultimate finish. Pause.
Who just got spiked? Bent over, just got spiked. Oh,
Bent
my
over
God.
is done. Yeah, you got no more.
Oh, these two are fucking dead.
Oh my God,
That's
the Dino Stampede
Bastards.
as Dino Bastard
Okay.
calls his cousins. Oh, Luchachu
He makes him
returning
pay
the
for
favor.
it immediately.
Putting
This
Dino
is
Bastard
going
on
down
his
to the
last
wire.
stock. We are seeing a lot of competitors on their last stock, all except for Chili Hog.
Still on 2.
The resilience shown by this little hedgehog is absolutely commendable.
And if he gets that final, everyone is going to be in danger. Just like this man's Swisher Pete takes on the whole freaking stage. Who gets it? Right there. Oh, both
They
members
both-
of Electrifying.
Oh, but
And
Chili
there
Hog
goes
does
Chili
not
Hog.
wait, getting his opportunity to take out Peace Sipper.
He cleared the field of Loose Hassle and Peace Sipper. Dominated by Design is out.
As it comes down to the final representing members of Electrifying and just Swisher P representing P Generation X, as Chili Hog and Dino Bastard seem to be ring veteran this match.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! Oh, with
There
the
goes Dino Bastard.
Dino Bastard thrown out, leaving it down to the
Takes a
only
stop. He takes a stop from Chili Hog.
Chili Hog risking one of his stocks to allow Dino Bastard to come back in to help him out, putting Chili Hog at a massive disadvantage at 173. Oh, but it leaves them the only fully functioning tag team left in this match, as 2 singles have to overfight each other to try to take out. Oh my God, and we might just see rolling around as your first Golden Tag Team Champions, as I'm holding my breath here, Eric.
I see it. Somehow, Swisher P is still hanging on. Now the Smash Ball is in play. If he can get his hands on that, he just might walk away with the tag belts by
Oh,
himself.
but if Chili Hog gets it, we know that Chili Hog has a very similar style when it comes to his ultimate ability. Oh my God! Dino Bastard! And rolling around uncontended, there is no way, as they become Golden's Tag Team Champions, represented the Chili Hog Hot Dog Company, Dino Bastard and Chili Hog!
Let's take a look at the stocks here. And look at the fucking stocks on
Chili Hog is an absolute monster, Eric!
every fucking Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match that we have seen for these championships. The winning team has gone above and beyond to get as many eliminations as possible. 6 from Chili Hog, 4 from Dino Bastard, 2 from Loose Hassle, 3 from Bent Over, 2 from Swisher P, only 1 from Peace Sipper. The father was letting his son down there, even went out very early. But on the other end of the spectrum, Luchachu and Pacheco both got 2. Let's take a look at the damage here. Pacheco with the most damage at 531. Luchachu 443, 213 for Peace Sipper. Switcher P with 376. Bent Over 283. Loose Hassle with 347, 269 for Chili Hog, and Dino Bastard for 497. Wow.
Now, I do have to say this, Eric. Noticing, I've talked up the Chili Hog's team a lot here, but Chili Hog is out here. He might have the most eliminations, but look at that damage, Eric. That right there shows that Chili Hog was not in this match to big man. He was in here to look for his opportunities and get eliminations as they came to him. Capitalize, as you say.
Whew. That was incredible. Congratulations to Rolling Around for becoming the first Golden Tag Team Champions. Absolutely incredible matchup.
Absolutely love to see it. Big day.
You can't take anything away from Swisher P, who even in his final moments was holding on to all hopes. I can still carry away with this victory.
And I'd have to see the stats up again, but there before we switched off the screen, I do believe Swisher P was the only person in that match not to take a fall from Chili Hog. But that left him with one other option. Dino Bastard and his army of cousins coming to completely mess his day up.
And when you're getting jumped by that many bastards of the Dino variety, you don't stand a chance. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, absolutely, Eric. It's
Big noses, big fucking feet, big
Huge
fucking
feet.
egos.
massive. Like, I don't know what's bigger, the feet or the egos or the nose, the schnoz.
Probably the nose.
The
That
schnoz.
thing's
The
fucking
schnoz
huge.
is pretty
That
bulbous.
thing's Fucking yeah.
Very bulbous.
Like a goddamn basketball hanging off his face.
That is. I mean, if you see, he can dribble it like one too. It's crazy. Pause.
what do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, Eric.
He's probably. What do we got next?
I'm
What do we
up
got
next.
Cal?
We've got. I don't know what this title's called.
The Wii Universal Championship.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
Eric.
hey,
Eric.
This is the.
It's his
new.
first time.
This
He's
This
new,
is the
you know.
inferior leg.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Excuse
I like what I'm hearing from this guy.
Cal X Beamstar.
I like what I'm hearing.
What was
I'm liking it.
What would you and your 417 subscribers really think about what you just fucking said?
417, more like 417 million. What are you doing? This is a big star here. Look, he's got an opinion. You can't fault him for having an opinion. I'm tired of this generation thinking opinions are such a bad thing. This is one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, you know, there are very few people as opinionated in this business as Cal X Beamstar. So at the end of the day, when he's gonna shoot straight. There ain't
Absolutely.
nothing sideways coming at you. He's gonna get right to the point. He's gonna tell it how it is. And if he thinks that this is the inferior leg of the AWW Trinity, I should say, of promotions, then that's just for our competitors to prove wrong.
Listen. Here's what I'm gonna say. It's for my competitor to prove wrong. All right, because my leg was exciting all the way through. You were here for 4 matches, and you already popped the fuck off within 5 minutes of being here. That's how exciting my matches are.
Your matches were exciting, but look at how energetic the Golden Leg has brought to the plate tonight. They are just breaming with energy, wanting to prove themselves, and you have to wonder, when you know you're the best, are you even thinking about putting your all out there? These people are clawing at the top, not taking anything any less seriously than if this was the biggest fight of their life.
You know, and for some people it is, but for some people they just know they're good enough to win it. We got 8 competitors here, and I know one man who is absolutely confident in his own abilities, and that's Long frickin' Rollins. If you were to put money on anyone in this matchup, I would say it's him. You know what? Golden has excellent talent. They've got some talent that I would love to take over, and Long frickin' Rollins is one of them. I have no doubt that he walks away with the Wii Universal Championship.
Now, Long Rollins does bring a lot to the table, but you saying no doubts is the equivalent of you saying that Santa's real, because B. Steve is in this tournament, Eric.
B. Steve is equally impressive, I suppose, but you said he brings a lot to the table. Long frickin' Rollins brings the goddamn table.
Well, Long Rollins might bring the table, but Dojo Samson's gonna break that table. You're saying that this match is written in stone, but at the end of the day, Eric, this is the Wii Universal Championship we're talking about. These fighters ain't gonna put anything less than everything on the line.
Well, while we have the bracket shuffling, let's find out. All right. Dissect Yapper.
Dissect the Yapster goes crazy, bro.
It's his job. You fucking marks.
I'm the guy with the talks.
Yeah.
So,
Let's take a look at this.
There's gonna be a
bracket.
murder in the first match.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh no.
All right. The White Knight Retep has the misfortune of being Long frickin' Rollins' first victim.
So I was just making sure we had paramedics.
Well, Dr. Dennis is in the building. He is treating Zendasia.
Yes.
Then we have Peter up against Melina Rose. Very similar, actually. I mean, kind of. They're both what I think is some of the worst of this generation. OnlyFans and stoners.
Degenerate stoners.
Well, I wouldn't call Peter a degenerate, but he definitely does not smoke it in modesty. Then we have an absolute slapper of a match. Another Brain versus Braun scenario. B. Steve versus Dojo Samson. And then we have the 5-time Louisiana boxing lightweight champion, Mac Dijon, going up against Misbehave, who is the head of...
Dominant by design.
Yeah, Dominant by Design, but also the CEO, founder, and runner of Behave Fabrics.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, their crop tops. Very comfortable.
Let's get right into this first matchup. Retep getting murdered by Long Rollins. Yeah.
Absolutely, you know, and the most important thing about the match that we're about to have is the end, because you really have to wonder how quick the paramedics are going to be able to get to the stage before the CTE really sets in for Peter, or Retep, my bad.
So, I mean, another thing I think, maybe Retep only agreed to this because he thought this was his twin brother Mario.
You know what? I would not. I wouldn't say twin. They're obviously not twins. But they look very similar. Yeah, they obviously got the exact same genetics. I would agree with you. If I was being told I was facing one of the Rollins and I saw him on the poster and it's long, but I'm like, well,
What? Eric, I can't help but notice that we were all driven a little bit speechless by Long Rollins' complete disregard for the fact he was supposed to grab onto the side of the ring to get back in. Giving Retep miraculously a stock off on the Rollins family member, as Retep seems to be doing a little bit more in this match than we might have expected him to, Eric. Taunting the crowd. Oh! And, you know, you fly a little bit too close to the sun and your wings get singed. Oh my god! And Retep might know that story a little bit too well, as he absolutely Icaruses Long Rollins into the stratosphere. We talked about a murder, Eric. I think we might be seeing a genuine unaliving scenario coming from Rollins' side of the family. Complete silence in the studio as Retep goes for his ultimate, gets it off. This just might be it, as he... Oh my god! Sends Long Rollins off the side of the stage, winning, moving forward to the semifinals of this tournament. Retep, he has already left the stadium. He did not mess around. He's going to the corner store across the street to buy joint wraps and a lighter as he waits in the back room for his opportunity to prove himself in the next stage of this tournament. We will be seeing you in the semifinals, Retep. Thank you very much.
Well, it's AWW.
So, Eric, we're all wondering what are your thoughts after this match? All right, let's pass over to the damage. Let's get some damage on screen. All right, we have a lovely 326 from Retep, as he did not even allow Long Rollins to get more than 1 KO off on him. We have a 282 from Long freaking Rollins, as he unfortunately leaves center stage and returns home in his Porsche 911.
There's a chance that Peter goes against Retep.
Oh goodness. Moving on to the second round of this tournament, we have Peter versus Melina Rose. Are we sure that wasn't Mario Rollins in disguise? You weren't supposed to You weren't supposed to have a chance in this tournament. You were supposed to die. Oh, strong words from the crowd as we get into this second match of the tournament. Melina Rose using her iron will to completely dominate Peter in the beginning of this match. Pause. Ooh, taking a first stock from Peter, as he is just absolutely wiped by the power of Melina Rose's steel resolve. Eric. Earth to Eric, man, we need you.
He's understandably so at a loss for words right now.
Ooh, Peter using his ultimate ability to get that stock off on Melina. That is a for sure even out of the stocks, but Peter already sitting at 69%. Giggity. As Melina comes in with her second stock. Ooh, Melina getting that ultimate off, taking him to another planet.
Peter's second stock is gone here.
Ooh, second stock putting Peter down to 1 stock. We might be seeing Melina going up against Retep in this next round, as much as the fans might want to see Peter and Retep. Peter off that ganja again. Yes, Peter is indeed off of the ganj.
Peter
always
doesn't leave the guns.
I mean, once we've gotten to
Was that the bite of 87?
That's the first thing Eric has to say after that long silence.
But indeed, it was a hell of a call out because that move right there might have just
That's her
signed
signature.
the death warrant on Peter as he desperately tries to even out the playing field. He is at 133, folks. We know where this match is going as we just wait for the final bell to toll. Ooh, Retep spinning a little bit too long up in the sky. Oh, Melina with the upwards draft straight to the stratosphere. You'll love to see it. Melina Rose, the OnlyFans star that she is, will be moving forward to the next round of this tournament up against Retep.
You also got to notice in her victory pose there, all four hooves giving a little show there.
I know, a little bit of a free show, you know. But you know, this is pay-per-view, so at the end of the day, she's getting paid. Peter off the ganj, completely putting him at a disadvantage as Melina dominates again, no pause, with 405 damage to Peter's 226. We're seeing a lot of head shakes from the studio execs here today, as the first two matches of this tournament have just been a complete upset.
That's an understatement.
Dojo Samson and B. Steve going up again next.
Alright, I'm back. Okay.
All right, Eric has
Wow.
regained the ability to breathe consciously.
Okay. Interesting matchup. You got an immovable object in Dojo Samson.
Just like that, he shrugs it right off. B. Steve is used to throwing his opponents around with his smart technical know-how and all of his. There's his Zenkai boost. But Dojo Samson's staying on top of him, but putting on a bit of damage. And you see he just shrugs off everything that Steve is throwing at him because he's just that good. When you train with a Gil Fistman, you build up, you know, an endurance to physical attacks. He dropped a fucking anvil on his head and it meant nothing to Dojo Samson.
Absolutely nothing, Eric. You know, B. Steve is a very creative fighter when it comes to his ability to just completely... Oh my god, the absolute mental mind games that Dojo is playing right now as he slowly approaches B. Steve from across the ring. You know, B. Steve is a clever amiibo, Eric. He's a smart fighter. He's a crafty individual, but this is an absolute powerhouse of a man he's going up against.
And usually he fares pretty well against powerhouses, but this is a man who is not flinching at any, has not flinched once at any offense he has thrown. There it is. And damn, what a flinch it was. Enough to get the stock.
Enough to take the stock off as Steve is slowly getting his bag as he digs out the ring looking
God damn.
Dojo's got that Baywatch run. Yeah, Dojo Samson running in
I
slow
was
motion.
trying to think of what the name of the show was, but yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, Peter using his absolute...
Peter, this is
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Wait, did you talk to Peter before? Are you off the gun?
I had to walk through the locker rooms on my way.
And
up.
look!
Oh my
Once
god!
again, getting him off stage is what it takes. Dojo Samson on stage, immovable object. Off stage, immovable object. As then he can't get back to the stage.
Yep, and B. Steve taking a page out of Burb's book, and it is a very long book to be running through the pages of.
And if you want to take a page out of a book, it might as well be out of the book of
The smartest of people.
the AWW champion.
Exactly.
That too.
Ooh, and there we go. B. Steve finally getting that receipt on Dojo Samson, sidestepping that final before sending him to the temple.
And it didn't really send him
Didn't really do anything to him now that we're seeing.
Didn't even send him across the stage.
Oh my
Two
god,
piece
Dojo
Dojo
Samson.
Samson. Ooh! Uh-oh, 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 oh no, uh-oh!
Bit of a misplay by Dojo Samson. Oh, he actually makes it back. Oh, never mind.
Dojo Samson able to recover himself for the first time in this match after he's thrown to the side. Ooh, B. Steve pulling out a weapon. Oh my god! There we go. You hate to see it. A sneaking victory from B. Steve.
Sneaky? What do you mean? He did it right in front of his face. He just let it happen.
Well, I mean, were we expecting that to be the finish?
No, but I was expecting for Dojo to move or something. He just took it.
Exactly.
2 minutes 50 seconds.
Jesus, he didn't even do as much damage as Dojo.
Well, again, he just kicked him off the stage twice, and that
That
was
is
enough.
true.
That ability's broken.
Yeah.
DC advances to the semifinals. Now we got Mac Dijon versus Misbehave.
To see who will be going against B. Steve in these semifinals.
I'm not saying nothing. Last time we said something about a mismatch.
3, 2,
Yeah, it's been upset after upset, except for that last one.
Oh my god. Misbehave absolutely taking initiative in this match.
Whoa, what the fuck? An impressive little sequence back and forth. What is happening?
These fighters are just showing off for us here in the middle of the ring. Absolutely trading back and forth to begin as we're now seeing the aftermath as they start to establish themselves in this match. Oh my god!
A giant stiletto just stomped the 5-time Louisiana boxing lightweight champion into the dirt.
And you know, he might know his way around a fist, but there's very little you can defend against a stiletto, Eric.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
I've never seen that maneuver work that way before.
Oh my god, as Misbehave absolutely tries to get diabolical. Ooh, but Mac Dijon returning the receipt with a barrage of blows, sending her to the other side of the ring. Misbehave with a big leg drop, sending him out of the ring as she gets her final off. Freezing time. Is that going to be it for Dijon as he takes that second stock?
No, she actually helped him. He would have died had she not slowed time. What the fuck? A confident dash dance from the...
Alright, and there it is as she comes in with the big right hook.
What is happening?
What is going on in this match, Eric? This tournament has been one after another of, I wouldn't exactly say upsets, but not what you want to see.
I'd say upsets. Yeah.
Ooh, big leg drop from Misbehave.
Look.
Big uppercut.
I'm not going to say this is higher impact, more interesting than my leg, but it...
Oh my god! A second stiletto stomp sends the 6-time Louisiana boxing champion home for the night. As Misbehave goes on to face B. Steve in the semifinals of this championship. Did you want to finish what you were saying before, Eric?
It seems like Eric might be tapped out again.
Eric has entered the buffering stage again as we look at the damage between Misbehave and Mac Dijon as she gets a 376 off to Dijon's 177. You hate to see such a high margin between the two fighters.
What is happening?
Eric, I don't know. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that this is happening to you, but, you know, entertainment is entertainment because it's surprising and it hits you where you don't expect
You know what?
it.
Like I was saying, I wouldn't say these are better matches, but they're definitely surprising. I have not expected any of these outcomes the way that they have happened whatsoever.
Absolutely not, Eric. And it excites me and it worries me for whether or not these matches that follow are going to be as surprising or entertaining.
Rita versus...
You see Retep going up against Molina Rose.
Fuck it. Fuck it, I guess.
2, 1, go!
Fuck it. Just fuck it, I guess. Molina Rose with a strong showing here at the beginning, absolutely not letting Retep get a hit in, but he quickly regains his footing, evening the playing field between him and Molina in just 3 hits. Oh my god.
What's going on?
Oh my god, Retep just taking her to task.
Is this the same Retep under that fucking mask?
You know, I'm starting to wonder, Eric, if Retep might have persuaded a slightly more skilled fighter to take on his persona for this showing.
Did we drug test him? Is he fucking roided up or something? He's doing way better than he ever has his entire career.
Maybe it's a Sin Cara situation.
You know, we did have the same sentiments held between the managers before we got into this venture with Elton Juan, and we've seen him show out time and time again on live television. So this just might be Peter showing his true nature. Or Retep, my apologies.
They do look very similar.
Very similar. Not in personality, but in physique.
Very stoic. Almost like the white knight. The other very stone.
He's the green man.
Bite of 87. You gotta say it every time. It's a finisher.
It's the bite of 87.
Hit each other. What the fuck is going on?
This is
I've been thrown out of my game.
this is a very the culture shock across the AWW commentaries table right now is very apparent as we see these opponents who really have no business being this far into this tournament duke it out in the middle of the ring to a painful degree. As it really is anybody's game at this point.
Okay, but he's cooking. What's going on? Why is he actually cooking? I don't know what's happening in this tournament. I thought I knew everything about his business. Okay?
Eric has entered existential crisis mode as Retep seems to be lining up for his ultimate ability here at the final stages of this match. Missing!
Oh, okay, I thought the lightning... Oh my god. I
Melina
thought Retep was
Rose.
about to go to the finals for a fucking title. Holy shit.
Melina Rose working her way forward in this matchup. Going on to the finals. You'll love to see it? I guess you like to see someone advance in their career.
Alright, 440 from Retep, 350 from Melina Rose. Holy shit, dude.
You know, getting word from Annam, he's also very confused as to what's going on here.
Whew, okay. Beastie versus Misbehave. Ring the fucking bell.
Now this makes sense. This makes sense.
At least more sense.
Steve dominating his opponent makes sense.
He really did. And Steve is not one to work around hitting a woman. He is one to take it straight to her jawline.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's the southernism.
Southernism.
Oh my god. Misbehave taking him to the stratosphere.
What the fuck is happening?
Holy shit.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, Misbehave is a flurry of blows as she is just absolutely swerving.
Dog.
The swoopment on Misbehave is mind-boggling as she just might be taking a second stock from B-Steve.
Holy
oh my
shit!
god! B-Steve using his wits to get his first stock off on Misbehave. Now, Steve might have been paying attention to Misbehave's last match of this tournament because he has been able to work his way around those massive strikes as she calls forth the extra-dimensional limbs as he just completely negates her ability to even call forth on that one, stuffing it in her face every time she tries to get a helping hand, you could say.
What the fuck is she doing?
What is she doing? Oh my god, going for another helping hand, getting a second stock off on Steve. Ooh, and she takes it right back to him, evening these guys out. We have two fighters, two stocks between the two of them.
Finish it, Steve.
Steve is done playing around.
Uh-oh. Oh no, Eric.
Shit kinda sucks. One of those.
Ooh, and there it is, Steve just having enough of this game that they've been playing back and forth, finally stepping up to finish the match.
That one also had us on the edge of our seats for a moment.
228.
Not in a good way.
5. God damn, he beat the shit out of him.
Jesus.
He beat the shit out of him.
Oh my God.
508 310.
He beat the brakes off of that poor woman.
She's actually.
I mean, she's-
very wealthy.
You know,
Yeah.
poor in the situational sense.
Wow, this is crazy.
As we move into the final matchup for the championship,
Did I
B. Steve versus Melina Rose.
Did I expect to see Melina Rose in the finals for the Universal Championship? No.
We may not have, but as we see, she is taking it to tax, not allowing Steve to get ahead of her as she evens out every hit he has brought to her. Trying her best, starting off high energy, but Steve,
Shutting
evening it out between the
Shut
two
it
of
down
them.
immediately. This team is a fucking actual main event talent. He should be winning championship. Melina Rose shouldn't be in the fucking discussion. I'm sorry if that's harsh, but look. This is what all this match should have been. I don't know why he's giving all of his competitors so far a fighting chance, but it's not. You're B Steve, man. B Steve.
Elite.
You know, I'm sure everybody in the crowd right now, Eric, is feeling the sentiment of believe in B. Steve as we've seen him work his way up in this tournament. But Melina Rose, over on the other side, has also been showing out in a way that has been rather unexpected. So, you know, whether or not she deserves to be here, she did earn her way here out of the matchup of 4 competitors.
You're right.
Ready for this?
I'm freaking wrong. What's your truth for that?
You know, honestly, I think we've all just subscribed to the fact that that might not have been Long freaking Rollins. We might have had a clerical error in the logging of our competitors tonight, and I honestly think that might have just been Mario.
That's the only explanation I can see that makes sense.
It's the only explanation that leaves us with sweet dreams tonight, Eric. So I think it's the one we should all subscribe to.
I agree.
You should subscribe to AWW right now.
Absolutely.
You know, like the thousands of people subscribed to Melina's OnlyFans, you too could be subscribed to the AWW YouTube channel.
And if you subscribe, we'll send you free Melina Rose feet pics.
You know,
You have access to that?
you do.
Oh, a knowing glance from Calex Beamstar.
A bombastic side eye, as you could say,
Hey,
from Calex
You know,
Beamstar here.
there's a
today.
lot of things that come with being this big.
That was actually pretty slick.
Gut is getting fucked up. I'm probably
Yo.
sick of this match.
Ooh, B. Steve taking her down to her final stock, but Melina's looking like she's wanting to
He's
even
got
out
the
that
diamonds.
playing field.
He's got the diamonds. He's done fucking around.
Ooh, completely sidestepping Melina Rose's bite of 87, as we love to learn to call it. Ooh, popping off an ultimate, that'll definitely secure her a stock on Steve, evening out this playing field at least a little bit,
Yeah,
putting a 43% difference between the two of these competitors.
I just don't know if it was the right idea for
Yeah,
her.
I think she should have held it. 'Cause look how close he is to his.
Ooh. Oh, and that might have just been it, and there we go, as we look at
All that
our
work
new
to
champion.
fucking kill yourself for the win.
We just might be seeing a hit piece from Calex Beamstar here within the next week, folks. Be sure to stay tuned.
There's obviously, he already hinted at some sort of prior relationship with Melina Rose.
Well, you
Nobody
know,
said it's a relationship, alright? I just have my connections.
All right, well, yeah, like you were saying, guys.
Everybody fucks everybody in LA.
like I was saying, Eric, B. Steve coming out on top of this tournament as our new champion.
The inaugural Wii Universal Champion is B. Steve. You better believe. What the fuck?
And I believe a lot of us are going to be believing in B. Steve as he goes forward as our Wii Universal champion.
So, I still stand on what I said before this tournament started.
I do too. I agree 100% because I have no idea what the fuck I just watched, but it definitely was not a Brawl Bros championship tournament.
Well, I mean, at least the predicted winner, one of the predicted winners, still won at the end of the day.
You're right. the right guy won, but he didn't really look like a champion in his matches. He gave up way too much offense to opponents he would have mollywopped in any other setting.
Very true.
Well, Eric, I mean, if we want to be real about this, do you want to come out here every single week and see exactly what you expect, or you want to come out here every single week and be entertained? Because
That's
at the
fair.
end of the day, a surprising turnout is entertainment.
That's fair. That is a fair point.
You know, if we all came out here and who wins, who loses is exactly who we expected to win and lose, what were we doing here in the first place?
There were upsets in mine. But the thing is that all those matches were exciting.
That is true, Eric. I will say that the Brawl Bros Championship was a lackluster event here tonight.
Whoa. We Universal.
The Wii Universal Championship, my apologies, was a lackluster event here tonight. But I don't think that should reflect permanently on the fighters involved in that tournament.
I'm just looking forward to maybe his defenses will be more of what I'm expecting from DC.
Yes.
The only reason I'm being so harsh on him is because like I said with Long Frickin' Rollins, who I'll get to post crowning achievement, if that even is him. B. Steve is one of Golden's roster members that I would love to get my hands on if he's ever looking for a switch up. He's very impressive.
He is a very impressive.
That's why I'm being a little bit harder on him.
But like you said, we'll be able to see more as he is our new championship for the Wii Universal title. We'll be able to see him show out more in his defense. And I will say, B. Steve has always been a defensive fighter. He is a very good person when it comes to holding the center of that ring and keeping himself in the right situations. So I really do think we'll be seeing a lot of showouts as he holds on to that championship title for as long as he can.
All right, now we move on to the main event of the evening, the 4-man tournament to crown the inaugural Ultimate World Champion. 4 competitors with 4 complex, very different styles. These 4 have really nothing in common other than being main event caliber talent. They all have different fight styles.
And, you know, we're talking about the last tournament. A lot of surprises. There's no surprises on who could win in this tournament.
I think any one of them could walk away with that championship.
Absolutely, and you know, usually when I see a card with Gil Fistman's name on it, you know, I start to look at the other fighters and wonder how much, you know, torsion it's going to take before their bones break. But Gil Fistman's going up against 3 women. The he's an honorable fighter, and you have to wonder if that's got him shaking in his boots a little, knowing that he's about to have to murder 3 women.
Not Gil Fistman, you know. Gil Fistman doesn't show anybody mercy.
I agree with that sentiment, but I would say these 3 women are very competent fighters. I don't think this is going to be a walk in the park for Gil at all.
At all.
Let's take a look at what we got here.
I mean,
he's cooked. He's cooked. I'm going to be honest. Gil. I just got to make sure you can't hear me. Gil Fistman, absolutely incredible martial artist, but for martial arts, you have to get up close. And what better way to keep someone far from you is to have, you know, long, stretchy noodle arms with dragon heads up the end of them.
15 feet fucking arms,
Yeah.
dude. Min Minion is honestly Gil Fistman's kryptonite in this tournament.
Yep, and he has to face it in the first round. If he can overcome this, then I have very high hopes in him winning this championship.
But you have to wonder, Eric, if he's going to be forced to pull out all the stops in his first round, how much energy is that going to leave for him in the finals if he does come out on
Not a
top?
lot, and look who he has to potentially face. Jasmine and Rebecca, also long-range opponents to a certain extent. So this whole entire tournament, if I was Adam Pearce, I'd be shaking my fucking boots because to me it looks like you just booked him up against three kryptonite bricks.
Yep, and we got 1 Superman, so
Let's watch what happens. Maybe Gil proves me wrong. I don't think he does. Minion, basically the perfect counter.
well, Gil Fistman with a early opportunity to establish where he's going to be at in this tournament, as he is the first competitor going up against Min Minion.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1, go!
Ooh, starting off, Min Minion getting in close, which you do not want to do against Gil Fistman, as he
One move!
levels her with
One move evens it!
Uh-oh. Gil Fistman using his evasiveness to cut that distance between the two. Oh my god! Big headbutt in a combo sends her off the side of the ring.
I take back everything I said before the match. How is he getting past her?
Oh my god! Oh!
How is he doing that?
Eric, you know, I think he heard what you said. I think you pissed him off.
How is he getting back her behind her defenses? He's just running straight through it. She needed that. He was about to uppercut her into the stratosphere. Holy shit.
Minion.
Not enough to cut the final, so she's still in danger here. It's also still just a little missing.
Sweet fucking shit,
Spinning
dude.
roundhouse.
Oh my fucking
You
god.
gotta take it.
He gave her a concussion,
Don't
Eric.
even come back. Don't even come back.
Eric, with the lack of coordination in her arms, I have to wonder if that might have been a concussion right there. Oh my god, and you know, folks, we might be seeing an early finish. Ooh, Minion holding on as she gets back on the stage. You have to wonder if she should have just let herself fall there, Eric.
Yeah, she should have done what she did on the last stock and just because now she has to get booted in the fucking face.
I mean, like I said, you know, Gil Fishman does not hold back.
Oh my god, and definitely maybe not a full hospital visit, but I would say to at least check in with Dr. Dentist before you leave the building, Minion, because
What were you
that
saying
was
about his
a
honor
lot.
again? Because he literally just leg swept this girl and then fucking Spartan kicked her right in the fucking.
You know, I
jaw.
did say a lot about honor, Eric, and you know, you said a lot about how much these women deserve to be in a match against Gil Fishman, and if Gil Fishman's going up against an opponent who deserves to be in the ring with him, then there is nothing more honorable than putting them in their place with all of the power in his arsenal.
Absolutely.
So yes, I still do think that Gil Fishman is a respectful fighter, even if he just totally disrespected Minion's face.
Absolutely. Let's see. 1 minute, 28 seconds.
Holy goddamn shit! I might have to take back my words, Eric. Oh my god.
You want to talk about honorability, but this is the man that injured his own student during training.
Yeah. Sink or swim with Gil Fishman. He's God's fist of fate. He's God's fist of fate.
Now on this side, we have two amazing competitors. And if you don't remember, first impressions, Rebecca was the winner of that tournament.
So
Against
she has
everybody.
a lot of momentum going into this. We haven't seen her since that tournament though. So how has she been doing behind the scenes? Has she been keeping in the ring? Has she been keeping up with her training? Maybe this is her first match back since that tournament. So while there is a lot of momentum, there's a lot of question if she's even been in the. And Jasmine looks to be exposing her. Maybe Rebecca isn't ready for this. She won the tournament, but what was she doing before then? She wasn't on Stipulation Showcase. She wasn't on Stake Your Claim. And you gotta wonder, was that her idea, or was it up to her manager not booking her on those shows? I mean, she won the whole tournament. Why would she need to come back? She already qualified for the Ultimate World Championship tournament.
That's very true. But
It seems to be costing her.
That is true, and we are seeing right now what the consequences of resting on your laurels can be when you think that you have it all under control, but another more cutthroat competitor comes into the ring to show you that you are not the top dog just because you cemented your place in this tournament long before we did. We were out here in the dirt, in the blood, in the mud, working our way to this spot. So Jasmine might honestly have a chip on her shoulder going into this match, Eric.
Absolutely. Regardless of whose decision it was, to keep her out of the shows until this moment, it has to be a disadvantage. You didn't get the opportunity to face any of these other talent, to see what they're capable of, to see what you could potentially be coming up against in this tournament. And it's going to cost her right here as she takes the black hole and the mega laser.
Mega Laser putting her up to 48%, but Jasmine's still not able to get a sock off with that ability. You have to wonder if it was. Oh my God! A huge uppercut from Jasmine puts Rebecca on her last stock.
47 on the second stop. This is not looking good for Rebecca Caliber.
But you can see in Rebecca Caliber's eyes as she comes down on that last stock, you could see the regret, maybe the second guessing her decision to not at least attend Stipulation Showcase, to see what these fighters had to present to her as she's trying to claw her way back into an even playing field with Jasmine. But Jasmine might be looking to end it right here, Eric. And there it is, you have your contender, as Jasmine just absolutely denies Rebecca Caliber the ability to regain her footing in that match. We are sorry, Rebecca. You might have shown out enough to cement your spot in this tournament, but it was not enough when put up against Jasmine.
1 minute, 57 seconds. 346 to 223. You notice both of these matches, neither of them went 2 minutes.
Neither of them. They're trying to get to this belt quick, Eric.
And it all comes down to this. absolutely incredible talents. Gil Fistman, Jasmine. You gotta wonder. Anyone who watched these two come up in the training world, it's gonna be difficult for them to decide who they would want to win.
I mean, Eric, this is what we are here for tonight. This is the main event of the evening. Gil Fistman versus Jasmine.
One of these
Two of the best amiibos on the roster.
One of them will be the Ultimate World Champion.
The ultimate world champion of Amiibo World Wrestling just might be Gil Fistman or Jasmine. It's anybody's game now, as Jasmine's using Jasmine's technique to keep Rebecca Caliber off the side of the ring was a winner in that match, but Gil Fistman is a comprehensive fighter.
We all know how good Gil Fistman is, but Jasmine is just on another level in this tournament.
Jasmine, definitely the chip on her shoulder she had for Rebecca Caliber in the last match has not been filled in by that victory, as she just takes Gil to task. With a big body slam, Gil tries to pause her momentum, but she is just not letting that hinder her. Ooh, 2 kicks from Gil might have put her on the edge of her feet, though. As she has to
Every
reconsider.
fireball she has placed has been fucking perfect so far. This is insane.
Well, she's been out here practicing, Eric. She has not slept on any opportunity she has been given ever in this
Gil's
federation.
hesitation to use his final just cost him there.
Oh my God, as we see Gil Fistman down to his last stock against Jasmine, my apologies. Holy shit, there we go. We see finally a stock taken from Jasmine.
It's just so unreal to see a competitor.
Gil Fistman able to get his ultimate ability off. That might just be a stock.
No.
Ooh, never mind. A rather weak attack from Gil Fistman, which is something you would never hear me say under normal circumstances, but 26% off of 0 with an ultimate ability is just not what you'd like to see from an absolute powerhouse, Eric.
That's because usually Gil Fistman stacks on damage before he hits that forehead, or he just doesn't use it at all. He prefers to use his fist. He prefers to use his feet. He prefers to use his body.
You know, yeah, an ultimate ability is not needed when your body is the ultimate ability.
I've never seen Gil Fistman get manhandled in such manner. This is kind of fucking crazy.
This is insane, as we might just be seeing the first Jasmine! Gil Fistman, we love you to death. You're the best of the best, but we're gonna have to ask you to just hold off on touching that belt a little longer, because it belongs to Jasmine as your first. Eric, help me out. I forget the name of the belt.
The inaugural undisputed Ultimate World Champion!
Jasmine?
Honestly, that final tournament.
Hey, look who the fuck it is.
Whoa, is that GLWA superstar Tyler Bygone Matthews in the chat?
You love to see it.
He came to see the main event. Hey, look, this one hit 2 minutes.
And they were saving it for last. Oh my God.
Holy good lord.
Stacked her by 100% on the dot, Eric.
Absolutely.
Clinical.
Absolutely. If I was Anna Pierce, I'd be proud that Jasmine is my inaugural world champion.
Absolutely.
I would too, as she just analytically picked apart Gil Fistman's entire moveset during that match. You don't want to see anybody else take a belt than who deserves it.
You don't see a lot of competitors that can even come close to doing anything like that to Gil Fistman.
Absolutely. Absolutely incredible. All the way through, all 3 legs.
Absolutely, and it ends off on an absolute showdown between 2 of the biggest, heaviest hitters we have on the roster, Jasmine and Gil Fistman, duking it out to lead to the final result of tonight's stream. Jasmine on top as the inaugural world champion of Amiibo World Wrestling. You'll love to see it. I'm glad I was able to make it here for the second half of the stream, to be here in person when it happened.
Absolutely. And if I'm looking back at it, if I were to say my match of the night has to be Burb
Bourbon forehead.
Bourbon forehead,
forehead.
by far
Absolutely
one of the
phenomenal.
best matches I've ever been in attendance
Yeah.
for. Honestly, as
Absolutely.
the story leading up to the match, everything that's happened in the weeks before, you love to see it, and it leaves so much more to be wanted as we go forward, seeing Burb defend that championship, because we know the stakes are already high when it comes to opponents. You have the Amiibo Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, just chomping at the bit for his opportunity to get back
right
in the
now.
ring and prove himself against the smartest Amiibo. Forehead contending him in terms of intelligence in the matches leading up to it, tripped up by Burb's ability to change on the fly and completely recontextualize his entire moveset to move their battle to center stage. And finally, his best friend, Breadcrumb, the Prince of you know, we've already talked about that. Who better to want to have a championship match against than somebody who is not only your best friend, but somebody you know deserves to be in a ring against you?
Absolutely. And moving on to that fucking bastard, Tater Tot. There has to be a target on his back now. I don't know if everyone's
Champion
best
free
friends
throw.
with Zendaya backstage, but you have to wonder if they're looking at that and saying, how could you do that to that woman? She's out here just trying to win a championship, have a good time in a sport that she loves, and he absolutely fucking dismantles her physically, mentally, spiritually. Why?
You know, there's a lot to be said about winning and losing matches, but at the end of the day, we all come out here for entertainment, and even if we win or lose our matches, we all love to entertain. But if there's one person that doesn't care about the entertainment in this industry, it's Tater Tot, and it's honestly disgraceful to see what he has done to the AWW name in some of the matches I've seen him be in. We all just want to leave knowing that we put on a good show, but he wants to leave knowing that he embarrassed, disrespected, and hurt his opponent, and that's just not what you want to see in this industry.
I gotta tell you, me personally, I vow this. I will be having a word personally with Mac Foley to see what he's gonna do about that situation. Because,
Absolutely.
I'm not saying strip the title from him. Maybe it is that harsh.
You know, I wouldn't say strip the title, but maybe a handicap, a stipulations match, something that puts Tater Tot at the disadvantage. He takes such pride in putting other fighters in.
I think I got an idea, but moving on, let's talk about the Ultimate World Champion, Jasmine, in the main event, absolutely dismantling Gil Fistman and Rebecca Caliber, two of the favorites. I mean, again, I gotta harken back. I think Rebecca Caliber shot herself in the foot not showing up to stake her claim, or
Absolutely.
even
I
Stipulation
completely
Showcase. And I think it shows that a bit of ring rust got in the way of her even competing well against Jasmine. It was completely one-sided.
I completely agree. You saw it in her eyes as she got to her last stock, the regret and the second guessing of her own skills as she realized that her letting the opportunity to even attend these past couple weeks has put her in a detriment against the talent that we have. You know, just because you're a shoo-in for a tournament does not mean you're a shoo-in for the first place position of that tournament.
I'm excited to see Rebecca get back out there once we start with the midweek medleys, to see her build back up, rebuild her repertoire so that she can maybe get another shot at Jasmine. I agree. I think that Jasmine would absolutely give her another shot if she can build herself back up, but you're not just going to be able to get handed.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to work for it.
Absolutely. And, you know, Rebecca Caliber is the type of woman that she puts in the work, she is going to show out and put on a good match. And, you know, Jasmine knows that. At the end of the day, Jasmine, she might have won that match, but she knows that it should have been longer. It should have been more of a tooth and nail fight between the two of them.
Absolutely.
And she's probably looking forward to that tooth and nail fight just as much as Rebecca's looking forward to getting in shape for that tooth and nail battle.
And, I mean, looking on the outlook of the championship, I mean, you got to think of the other people that are surrounding it. Gil Fistman's going to want his get.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know Gil
absolutely.
Fistman.
Absolutely.
He's going to want his run back.
Absolutely.
And then you got to think of... Who did she fight first?
She
Min
fought
Minion.
Min Minion.
Min
Yeah,
Minion didn't even get a chance to get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'd say there's plenty of competition there too, and even for the Brawl Bros Championship, the 3DS Championship, the Wii Universal Championship, you gotta wonder. Max Bennett was one of the shoo-ins for the Brawl Bros Championship,
Yeah.
and PK Knight absolutely dismantled. PK Knight performed perfectly tonight. Every single match he was in, he just dominated his opponent. He exuded that confidence, that nice low undertone, like so nonchalant with his confidence is PK Knight. Okay, have you ever talked to the guy? He's so monotone, and yet he comes out in the ring and he shows you what he can do, and you're just like, how did this flip so much on its head?
It's really crazy. It's crazy how calm and collected the man always is, no matter what the matchup is. He's always seems to have this aura about him that it's under control. He's never put on his toes. He's never backed into a corner. Even when he is physically, mentally, this man is one of the strongest willed individuals I know, and that's what got him his belt tonight.
Absolutely. Baby No Gap.
No Gap.
Very impressive. A bit of an upset. I thought Isaiah Caliber was definitely penciled in to win that championship.
And you got to think about TL. I mean, the runner-up to the championship. He went through Isaiah. He went through Peach Crumb. Two very good competitors.
You know he's going to be looking for a run back. You know he will. Big Steve, the Universal Champion, I hope his defenses are better than the way he won the championship. Absolutely underwhelming tournament there for the week. As unfortunate as to say, I think that was the weakest point of the whole stream.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean I can't help but agree because there are so many, like Dice was saying, there's nothing wrong with surprises.
Right, absolutely.
But when your superstars are super underperforming, it
for a championship nonetheless.
Yes, it begs the question, why?
Yeah. Why watch if you're not willing to put your best foot forward to become the first ever of a particular championship? You got to put it all out on the table for the fans to get invested. Moving on, let's talk about the tag team champions. The tag team division is in very good hands. The A1s on Shatter.
Absolutely.
No Pickles on FAS and rolling around with an impressive display. Underdogs, absolutely in that match, and they're going to be
Chili Dogs.
Under Chili Dogs, yeah, very clever, Dice, you fucking prick. They're definitely gonna hold down the Golden Tag Team division. I'm very excited for all the, and I'm excited for the rematches. I'm excited to see new tag teams roll into FAS. I'm hoping Mac Foley is scouting, looking to draw in more tag teams to contend for those belts.
And you know, I was shit talking the Golden Leg, but it would be dumb for me not to say that I think Golden's tag team division has the most potential.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, I'll agree. 100%.
For sure.
100%. Yeah, I agree 100%. The tag team division probably the strongest.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, I don't like to say that there's reasons why competitors won their matches other than their own skills and ability, but Rolling Around was the last tag team in that tournament to be a functioning tag team by the end of it. You have to wonder if Luchachu had Pachico at his side, or if Swisher P had P. Sipper on his side, if they could have gotten the leg up in that match they needed. Really, they were very evenly matched tag teams at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it is good. It's very impressive that they're inaugural champions, but things are going to get way different when it's 2-on-2.
Yes.
When there's no distraction from other teams. It's just you and your opponents head-to-head, nothing in the way, nothing to distract you. Let's see if they can perform just as well.
It's very true.
Absolutely.
All right. And with that, the Kickstart live stream events have officially been concluded with Crowning Achievement, and we will be moving on. Every Wednesday, we'll be having the midweek medley, which we will have smaller cards of FAS, Shattered, and Golden all put together on videos for Wednesdays. And then every other Sunday, we will have one of our live stream events. We will promote those and announce those as they come. So stay tuned. Midweek medley will be starting up very soon.
Alrighty, and thank you all for attending here tonight. I have been your S-Class commentator, Excalibur, joined here today by my fellow manager and fellow co-commentator, Eric Mistoff, and our new co-commentator, Calex Beamstar. Big fan still, big fan. Thank you all for attending us here tonight on Crowning Achievement. We will be seeing you in the coming weeks and the foreseeable future. Have a good night. Goodbye.